Hey everybody, NCS Fan 001 here. Hope all of y'all had a good Sunday. Hopefully the storm isn't causing you too many problems. Oh yeah, that's that free game that just came out. Hey, Robbie. I'm also trying to knock out my Duolingo, but it's being very problematic today. Like, the app's having a little bit of a struggle today for some reason. Yeah, that's literally what I was trying to click on, and it's not working. Yeah, hope you all had a good day. Yeah, I don't know why that's not working. Well, I hope that doesn't, like, completely screw me with this thing today, because there's nothing I can do about that. It just decides, like, nope, not gonna happen. Shoveled the driveway earlier, around a foot of snow here, so we'll probably have to shovel again in the morning. Oof. And don't get me wrong, we've gotten quite a bit. We haven't exactly had a small amount of it. Like, we've had... I'm trying to think of exactly how much, really, we've had. I'm not entirely sure how much it's been. No storm over here in the UK, thankfully, just clearing up the last DLC you have left in Borderlands 3. Nice, nice. I'm one race away from the 100% for plat for GTA 5. Heck yeah, you're getting close then. And then I'm gonna have to go to a different part of this thing today because, like I said, for some reason the app isn't working right. Which is really, really weird. Like, it's not working at all, jeez. Like, I can't click on certain areas of it. It's super weird. I've never had that happen before. Huh. Well, that's really dumb. I don't know. Broke up with a girl, she ended up blocking on Instagram, then unblocked and started following you. Yeah, bro, women are strange. I think I mentioned this before, but like, one of my exes, the one that I was with for a long time, not the crazy one, the one that we split up, I guess you could say amicably. It wasn't necessarily a bad breakup, it was just wasn't gonna work out. She had, like, deleted me on social media and stuff after we broke up, but then... And then she went and, like, started dating and married somebody within, like, 2 months of knowing them. And then had a kid with them. And I guess that it didn't work out or something, because then, like, a few weeks ago, she randomly refriended me out of nowhere. So, I don't know what was going on with that. I really don't know. And I just realized I didn't grab my second controller, so I'll be right back. Yeah, it's confusing, man. It is confusing. It really doesn't make a lot of sense. Alright, so quick play. Perfect. Second controller in. But yeah, it don't make a lot of sense sometimes. I don't get it. So anyways, tonight we're going to try to finish off LEGO Horizon Adventure. And then for down here, we haven't had like an insane amount. It doesn't feel like it was an insane amount, but it's definitely frozen to the ground. And it's probably like 1.5 inches to maybe even 2 inches of stuff frozen. The roads, some of them are okay, from what I can tell, from when I looked outside. But I'll be very curious to see what ends up,
Ready to fight
yeah, he's level 18, cool. So yeah, I'll be very curious to see what happens next, because it's not going to get above like 41 or 42 degrees tomorrow. And I get to work from home tomorrow, which is super nice, because Well, probably not safe to go anywhere.
Gonna take a lot more
The
than
offices
that
are
to stop
closed
me.
for in-person anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Sorry, wandered off for a moment.
Alright, so we bought everything we need to, so now it's literally just an XP grind, and we've got this character up to almost 16, like one thing away from 16. And Varl's at 18. Alright, so the other guy, though, is still only at 11. Erend is only at 11. He's going to take a while to get fully leveled.
Sorry, wandered off
We
for a
might
moment.
just be able to finish off this platinum tonight. Oh, now the app's working. Well, thanks. Why wouldn't you have worked earlier? Like, seriously, why would you not have worked earlier? That doesn't make sense. But yeah, so hopefully we can finish this game off tonight. See what happens with it. If we do, that's great. And jump over to Red Dead. And also, the next banning video... Hey, where do I go here?
What?
So yeah, the next longer length video I'm doing... Oh, over here maybe? Hey, where do I go? Aha! So yeah, the next longer length video I'm doing, it's the Black Ops 6 as Mike Banning Challenge. That video's going up tomorrow
Gonna take a lot
night.
more than that to stop me.
I'm not setting it as a premiere just in case I end up losing power overnight, which is entirely possible because it's still supposed to do more precipitation overnight, unfortunately. I'll keep the brick separator. That's better than the trip caster, in my opinion. So yeah, I am going to
There you are.
keep that one as just a regular release, just in case I end up losing power, because I don't want to not be able to be there in the case of a, whatchamacallit, in the case of a premiere. Have to miss out on it, so... Duck bombs! These things are stupidly powerful for some reason. I don't fully get it, but I'm not going to be complaining about that. It's the last thing you need to be done with them, type of thing. You need to... Wait. Her text is Franklin to do the race. Oh. I don't remember that one. I know I did it at some point. It's 100% of the game, but I don't remember that one. Ooh, I wonder... Is there anything... That seems like they would definitely hide a secret in there, but I don't see anything. Alright, but if everything goes right, a couple more rounds and we'll be fully done with this character. Which will be great. This game a retelling of the first Horizon. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's basically a retelling of the original Horizon, but it does tell a slightly different story, and obviously it's much more, you know, child-friendly and all because it's all Lego
Got that
form.
lost.
I mean, it's not a bad game, but overall, it's just...
Gotta stick
It's
close.
just one of those things where it's like, why did they make this? Because, here's the thing, it's not made by Traveler's Tales. That's the big issue with it, is like, if it had been made by them, I don't think a lot of people would have had as many issues. But it was made by a completely different company. It might have actually been made by Guerrilla.
And this'll be a tough nut to crack.
Yeah, it might have actually been made by Guerrilla, I'm not
Come
sure.
closer. Don't be shy.
Oh, I love these freaking duck bombs, though. These things are so overpowered.
Back together.
Definitely my favorite ability of hers. Yeah, it's basically sort of a retelling of it, but I think it would have been more well-liked had it been made by Traveler's Tales. You would have also seen more content with it, I think, that way. Because really, finishing the entire, like, storyline of the game, all the story missions and stuff, takes maybe 10 hours. Actually, no, I don't even think it takes that long. Especially if you, like, rush through it. It doesn't take super long. And I'm still just trying to finish off this stupid thing now that it's actually seemingly working. I don't know why apps sometimes do that. Because, like, whenever I don't have a lot of time to put together for a actual Japanese lesson, I'll go in and do a chess lesson, because they're much quicker and you don't actually have to talk during them or anything. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that today. I guess it was just one of those days. Alright, keep going. So GTA's done, go back to LEGO Horizon, only played it like 20 minutes. And I mean, it's a fun enough game, it's just rather grindy with everything. Hey, TJ'd. So yeah, with it, I would say as soon as you get the ability to play in co-op with a second character, start doing so. Couch co-op. Start doing so. Because then you'll get multiple characters leveling up at once. That would have saved me at least some time had I been doing that from the beginning. And also, you're better off just playing the whole thing on the easiest difficulty. I don't see any difference in the XP gains from playing it on the higher difficulties, because I played through the entire thing on medium. And I don't really see any major differences with it, so... Alright, where are they going to pop up at? So yeah, I would definitely say just play through the game on the easiest difficulty, and start playing in co-op as soon as you can, just to cut down on the grind. Yeah, getting the 4 characters to max level takes just as long as like everything else does combined in the game. Alright, got all them. Ow.
Gotta look where.
Yeah, that's the probably biggest suggestion of it. Ah, come on, Duck Bomb. Go get him. And then they fall right on top of me. And then you're just going to be farming expeditions the whole rest of the way, which is fine and all, but they're not... It doesn't feel like there's a whole lot of difference between different ones. Just maybe some of the enemies and the settings are a little bit different, but it's not a significant change.
Experience for you. How do you like them apples?
And if they can just... Alright, yeah, just kill each other, that'd be great.
Never gets old.
Okay, come on, you just need to die now, thank you. Alright, that was easy enough. Mom actually got you the game for Christmas. Got it refunded so you could pre-order the Yakuza 3 remake. I don't blame you. This game, because, I mean, it's free now on PS Plus, so now would be a perfect time to play it, if you haven't done so yet. This was the free game for... Was it the free game for January, or was it the free game for December? One of the free games. I think it might have been for December.
Be done in no time.
Good to know. Borderlands 4 is kind of the same way. You need 10 different vehicles, and 4 of the 10 require you to level up each character to level 50. I know you mentioned before that, like, you have some kind of a quick start feature, but otherwise it's still very slow process. Finish up the Skyrim Dragonborn DLC. Very nice. Is that the one that takes you to that whole other part of the map, or is that a different one? Alright, another campfire, and... that should blow that up?
Oh,
Yeah, that'll work.
So
I can still do that. Yeah, definitely start working on multiple characters. Because, yeah, I remember there's 3 DLCs for the game. There's one that's in, like, the main world, I believe. Or, actually, no, maybe it does go to a different area. I really don't remember. Then there's the one that's based around building up houses. And then there's the one that takes you to the other island.
Got a little lost.
Alright, this is the only enemy here, so... Well, the only one that is part of the... Okay, that hurt. There we go. Love the brick attack. Love this freaking thing. Easy peasy. Yep, very, very easy to beat. Alright, we're almost up to level 17, and he's up to... halfway through 18, so that's good. So, not a ton more missions, and we should be able to get both of these characters leveled. Okay then, I guess we're just gonna have to throw a bomb over there.
Yes.
That'll work. Actually, that probably wasn't even necessary. Yeah, that was just studs, and we don't really need studs anymore because we already bought everything needed for the trophies, even though there is still more stuff to buy if we come across it. It is the one with the new map? Okay, gotcha. December. Okay. Since they've made it easier, give a free vehicle a month ago. Every DLC you get a new vehicle and they all count. Oh, so that's a lot easier then. Does Borderlands 4 even really have any DLC packs yet, though? Like any trophy DLC packs? Because I can't remember if they... I wouldn't be surprised if they do by now, but... Alright, level cleared. Alright, now it goes back to a previous mistake. Yeah, the app seems like it's kind of being a little bit on the buggier side today, so thankfully got through that. Now I can stop being distracted, and let's see if there's anything new I can purchase. Because you don't actually have to buy every single upgrade, surprisingly, but they do carry over between characters, so I mean, we might as well get all of them. Alright, so we need another, what is that, 12,000, or no, 22,500 studs to buy the remaining upgrades.
Pay for repairs.
I don't know if we'll get there or not. It doesn't matter if we do, but it'd be cool if we did. Let me see if I've done any missions by accident. Nope. You don't have to do all these missions either. You only have to do 20 of them out of 40, which isn't bad. I can't tell if there's any best mission to farm the XP on, though. Say that's the longest trophy to get. You're at 8 out of 10, waiting for the first DLC to get the next one, only at level 40 with a different character. So finally getting that done, or close to it. Nice, nice.
Got a little lost.
Yeah, because after the atrocity that was Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, that kind of turned me away from wanting to do any Borderlands game again anytime soon. Because I just found that game to be just so boring, for one.
When's dessert?
Like, extremely, extremely boring. And then all the issues I ran into with certain areas of it, like that final boss of that arena area, that literally took, like, 2 hours to beat on stream. And not even, like, dying in it. Maybe died once in it, but I just couldn't do anything because it took forever to do damage. And he just kept, like, fully healing. God, that was an awful fight.
Got a little lost.
That was one of the longest streams I've ever done. Because I was not going to give up on it and have to go restart it. That is the way forward, isn't it? Let's go this way first. Nope, we'll stick with duck bombs, because they're literally completely overpowered.
We're back together. Ah, there you are.
I'm curious to see if it's Illusion does, like, other LEGO games that he hasn't finished yet, now that he's got AI girlfriend. And face cam and stuff on videos. That'd be interesting to see if he... Well, he did most of them, though, for a challenge. I don't think he got all of them done, though.
Sorry, wandered off for a moment. That hurt.
It'd be cool to see, like, Bushido, if he did one with his wife at some point.
Here it comes. Turn that one to scrap.
Okay, almost all dead. Oh, level up, let's go. Level 17, let's freaking go. Alright, level 17. And Varl is close to 19, so... So yeah, he gets like a share of the XP. I don't think he gets the same amount that the main character does. That raid-like boss, yeah, that was literally like one of the worst things ever, because it just would not die, and no one in chat had ever seen that happen before, even Drez hadn't seen it.
Low on health and a little hangry.
Bad machines.
And low on health and a little hangry. Hangry, I can get with that. I feel that, man, sometimes. But thankfully, knock on wood, I haven't lost power yet.
I'm about ready to fall over.
And then, yeah, I haven't lost power yet, so that's at least a good thing. If I do randomly stop streaming tonight, it'll be because I finally lost power, because it's still supposed to storm somewhat tonight.
Really need to pick me up.
And it's going to be so cold that anything there is just going to ice instantly, so... Not going to be great for me. That's why I use modded guns. I don't necessarily blame you on that. I think the game had a trophy auto-pop. Imagine doing all that again. Oh. Well, here's the thing. I had to do most of it again.
Be careful.
Because it wasn't a full auto-pop. It was only a partial auto-pop. So I still had to do some things again. I don't know if I had to do that particular thing again, but there were other things I had to do again. There's a lot of stuff I had to do again. And just the side missions in that one were so repetitive and so boring, but the side missions most of the time were just as long or longer than the main missions. Which is really dumb. Alright,
You know what I like about watching?
okay, I was gonna let him heal, but I guess I'm not gonna do that today.
I
So yeah, if I end up randomly stopping the stream anywhere tonight, it's because I lost power finally. Duck Bomb, still completely overpowered.
Key to my town.
I freaking love these things, they're insanely overpowered. Alright, so she's halfway almost through level 17, and he's now level 19, so he's almost fully leveled. So probably one more mission and Var will be fully leveled. Tirsa should be 18 by that point, so then we can switch over to our final two characters. It is a DSP profile picture, nice. Never got a boss like that in your playthrough, even on the high chaos levels. Exactly, and even Drez hadn't had that happen, and he plays games like when they're really hard, on super hard mode. Like, for fun, and he never had that happen, so very clearly it was the game just not being very kind to me when I decided to stream it. Borderlands 4 didn't have any long side missions. Good. I'll play it eventually. I'll probably wait till it gets all of its DLCs out and probably starts going for cheap. Because those games usually end up going free on PS Plus at some point. I can't remember if that's why I got Tiny Tina or not. But a lot of their games will go free at some point or another, so I'm not in any desperate need to play it. So I might as well just wait until it goes down in price.
It's like so greedy, you know?
Until it either goes on a really good sale or goes free. I mean, not necessarily just down in price. Just either a good sale or goes free on PS Plus.
Right out of sight.
Because I'm sure it'll eventually happen, because it usually does. I freaking love these duck bombs, though. These things are so overpowered. Oh yeah, and I figured out that for a future video, we're going to end up doing... It's going to be a trophy video where I do both the My Sims games in a single video. So we're going to have to platinum My Sims Kingdom first before we can do that, but I will be doing that one at least partially on stream. I want to try it out at least on stream. Even though I have, like, no knowledge of it, but there's a good guide for it, and it's only, like... I think it's a 15-hour platinum, the guy said, so it's not anything too bad. I've just never played it before. It was like a 2 out of 10 in difficulty. Oh, I remember this area. We literally went through an area just like this earlier. Recycled assets. I have no idea if that's the way forward. I guess it is. His chests with studs and stuff don't matter anymore. We don't need them anymore. The parody movie they made of him is funny as hell. I haven't seen anything of that, but... What, like a YouTuber made a parody movie of him?
There you are.
I'd see that being entertaining. Fortunately, this time, we don't have the brick separator, which is extremely overpowered. Get him. Alright, easy enough. As always. Yeah, playing on the easy difficulty in this game is just like such a joke.
The old world sure left.
I am glad I played through it on the medium difficulty because it made it more fun to play. I only died a handful of times during it.
Yummy.
See, I only died a handful of times on the medium difficulty, but doing some of this later stuff on medium difficulty or higher would have been a problem. There's no point of it though because you don't get any more XP for playing on the higher difficulties. So there's literally no advantage to playing on the higher difficulties. It's just there if you want the extra challenge, which, sure, it's fine, but then when you get to this level of grinding, it's just like, no reason for it. DSP is losing it right now. He made some speech the other day that he's successful and the trolls don't affect him. Oh, that's hilarious. Just like Wings of Redemption.
This place is really
I mean, I don't watch Wings of Redemption's actual videos. I just watch the Breaking Banquet highlights most days. Because then I only have to watch like 10 minutes of him crying about not getting donations.
Got a little lost.
I think I've mentioned this before, but if you ever look up the Wendy's restaurant in Conway, South Carolina,
We're back together.
an enormous number of the reviews for the Wendy's are just making fun of him. And it's freaking hilarious. Oh yeah, definitely typical DSP, but yeah, that's one of the funniest things I've read when it's like just the Wendy's Conway, South Carolina
Watch and
reviews, and
learn.
literally half of them are just
Ready to go hunting?
jokes about Wings of Redemption.
Sorry, wandered off for a moment.
Kino Casino are two guys from Kick that DSP used to be buds with for a while, but they had a falling out and they made a parody movie on their channel. Oh, that's pretty good then. You saw the reviews? Okay, yeah, that's a great one. That's definitely one of the most unique things that Trolls have done. That, or they always apparently just brick Cyrax's equipment because he's too gullible on everything. And he's probably going to be going to prison because he was threatening ICE agents and threatening Trump and stuff, so he might actually be going to prison, which is even funnier.
Everything.
Okay, get rid of those stupid shark powers, because I really don't like those that much. I'm just going to stick with regular. Okay, there we go. It finally warped us.
Take that.
This one does not seem to want to go down. There we go. Oh, nope, there's another one.
Got ya.
Get him. Yeah, fully charging this thing does extra damage, but okay, that's a lot of them.
Here it comes.
And I still see the videos of the Poop Squatch, Andrew Ditch. I sometimes see... Banquet doesn't usually cover those. It's usually like Saturated or someone that covers those, or
Another machine to my town.
one of the other channels. Kiwi, I think, is the one that covers those. That is one of the most disturbing people I've ever seen. Cyrax, the attic goblin from Akron, Ohio. Yep. I might not have known at the time, because that's not...
Anyone bring
I think
water
I
guns?
maybe had heard of him like once, but didn't know exactly who he was. But now I've seen him a lot more, because he actually trended on X recently. And then a lot of the lolcow making fun of channels talked about him, so... I don't know who Danny Brown is, though. I don't know who that is. I only know Cyrax because of that whole being trending and everything.
Gotta stick close.
Oh, is this not the path? This is not the path. Has Boogie married his 20-year-old girlfriend yet? Supposedly 20-year-old, 21-year-old. It's another one I never hear about him anymore.
Longlegs got a kick. A little present.
One barrel. There you are.
DSP rage quit a ton of games this month because they're not making money. They won't 100% admit that the Asmongold audience is gone. Oh yeah, because he probably got a fair bit from that.
Oh, I hope that.
Big throw.
Okay, that's actually it. Never mind. Thought there was more to that.
Got a little lost.
Danny Brown is a rapper who went into podcasts and talked about Cyrax, and Cyrax got mad about it. Oh, okay.
Yummy. There you are.
And then there's like World of T-shirts. I don't know if he's in prison yet or not. I think someone was trying to sue him finally for all of his stuff, but everything he acts, but I don't know if anything actually came of it because he like attacked somebody. I don't know if anything actually came of that one though.
Stronger already.
Okay, we're not going for the tall neck because we're gonna go the other way so we can make sure we get more XP. That's all it is at this point, is just farming the XP. Oh, I'll take a free chest if it's literally right here. Flame bombs! Flambés! And across the bridge. Oh, oops.
Sorry, wandered off for
That was a great job, Zach. You just ran right off.
Frack with these bricks, we will create something new.
Okay, this is good. Kind of. This isn't great, but we're surviving, so that's okay. My partner is somehow still alive. I'm gonna go with duck bombs, because they're still better. Okay, she's close to hitting level 18. He's only about a third of the way through 19, so... Another mission for sure should get him to 20 and should get her to at least 18, maybe halfway through 18, and then we can switch around second player shortly after that and hopefully actually get pretty close to being done with this today. If we don't... I mean, I think we'll finish it today. It's just a matter of exactly how long it's going to take. Like I've said before, it's not a hard game at all. You can play it on the easiest difficulty and it's not going to give you any problems. It's just unusually grindy in a different way from most LEGO games. Like, yeah, a lot of LEGO games are time-consuming or have some grindy aspects to them. This one's a very different way of having to level up characters instead of just grinding out hundreds or thousands of collectibles. Alright, it's an Apex, so let's kill him and not fall off the side of the cliff. Would be great. Okay, he's not a very tough one, though, at least. If I could stop falling off the cliff, though, that would probably be helpful.
Gotta look where I'm going.
Okay, easy enough. Alright, that was easy enough.
All patched up.
So yeah, one more run, we should be able to get Varl up to 20.
We're back together.
And Tearsa will be at least at 18, probably halfway through 18 by that point. So we're making progress. We're getting closer. Kind of admits that they left, but also says some are still around, which is BS. He might have gotten like one new permanent viewer from it I could see happening. Out of the potential thousands, 0.01% chance of anyone joining. Mathematically, one of them might have joined. Tony Chase. That name does sound familiar, but I'm not sure who it is. Like, I think I have heard that name before. Alright, we have enough for another upgrade.
Okay, I'm just...
Again, might as well buy the upgrades because they carry over between all characters. Berries? Sure, just in case we ever have health problems.
But a hero's work is never done.
And we got all 16 of the red bricks, which is cool.
Gotta stick close.
Not that they actually matter for anything. Surprisingly, you don't even have to do those. Like, they're just for the Apex hunts. You literally don't even have to do those.
We're back
For
together.
trophies, at least. You will have to do them just to open up all the expeditions, though, to farm
there you
XP.
are.
Alright. Time for another level.
Oh, the wilds never change. Well, except...
The wilds never change, except that they do. Oh yeah, hopefully we get Varl to 20 on this one, and then we can switch him out on the next run for one of the other characters. Then we'll play as the one other character. Not surprised DSP couldn't hold a new audience as he's boring and just bet. Yeah, because I've seen just highlights of him is all I ever watch of him. I never watch his actual content. Of him just like, he'll beg for the money. It's like, oh, I'm liking this game, but I won't play it anymore unless you give me however much money it is. I mean, Wings of Redemption's basically the exact same way. But like, DSP is legitimately like awful in almost every game that he plays. Which is just hilarious. And like at one point, Wings actually did have skill because he used to be a good COD player back in like the very early days of it. Oh, and I actually, speaking of Call of Duty, I watched a video today. It was some guy who was going for all the achievements in all of the Call of Duty games, especially the, like, the older ones. And he actually just did Call of Duty 3, or at least the single player of it. He hasn't done the multiplayer of it yet, which is a whole nother situation in and of itself. But in terms of the campaign, apparently Call of Duty 3's campaign actually is quite challenging on veteran. Which is just, it's weird for me because the Wii version of the game that I grew up with didn't actually have a veteran difficulty. For some reason, it only went up to hard. It also didn't have a multiplayer mode, which is just all really weird, but that's how it was back in the day. Us struggling on the Wii. 'Cause I think COD 4 might have actually had multiplayer on the Wii. I know some of the other ones did. I'm just thinking about games on the Wii. Already sounds like you're describing the quartering also when you describe TSP. Heard the quartering is broke or something. I don't know what that is either. Or who that is. I'm assuming it's a who. I know some of my lolcows out there, but not all of them. Just depends on what those highlight channels, who they decide to cover at any given time. It's mostly how I learn about them.
Got a little lost.
I'm warm enough.
I gotta remember I can actually pick up and throw other humans. Even as this old lady.
Ah, just fell apart.
Alrighty.
Ow! What's this? This is gonna. Luckily, I'm really good at these.
Okay, any more spawning in? Yep, it's another wave. And that was a waste. That's fine. Double kill. And there's like, they definitely could have put other like miscellaneous trophies in this game if they had really wanted to. You know, things like, you know, get 2 kills with 1 bomb type of stuff. They definitely could have put more miscellaneous stuff into this. Because there's nothing missable. It's a Lego game, so most of them don't have anything missable. You can just replay missions and stuff, so I don't know. I definitely feel like maybe they could have put a little bit more in, but maybe it's better that they didn't. He's broke, but apparently also rich. He pumps out Culture War videos faster than the factory makes firearms during a war. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Blast Boots. We're good on Duck Bombs. It's only like halfway through the level, though. That's actually okay, though, because if we can get our character up to level 20, or our second character up to level 20, I mean,
Like this all the time on my travels.
that'd be great. And there's not really a point in me going after studs or anything like that anymore, but if they are literally right along the path like that, I will grab them. I'm not going to pass up the chance to get closer to 100% completion. I'll definitely back up my save in case this game ever, like, randomly gets a DLC that asks for it or something. I don't think it ever would, but you never know. Games sometimes get DLCs years later.
So they get close to
Even this year, we saw it in, or last year at least, we saw it in The Division 2.
Nice surprise.
Still very bizarre when we randomly got that.
Another machine to my tally.
Duck Bombs!
Ah, there you are.
And we still haven't fought an Apex yet, so I assume that's going to be our final boss here, like it usually is, but maybe this one's different. He's not quite at... Okay, I think that you do get less XP when you're the secondary character. That's what it's definitely looking like. I mean, it would make sense if you did, if you're not the one actually doing the killing and stuff, but if that is the case, then it is something I'll need to keep in mind for grinding out the last characters.
Ah, there you are.
Come closer. Don't be shy.
Blast Boots are fun.
Had enough.
The Duck Bombs are better. Alright. Lots more XP. Yeah, that mission doesn't feel like it gave me that much.
All patched up.
Okay, so hopefully one more to max out Varl.
Gotta stick close.
And then we can switch on the next one. And Teresa should be like 3/4 of the way through level 18. I think. Then we'll just have one character left and we'll bring him along for the final levels. Because we can switch characters around as needed. We can make the second character Teresa at that point and just play it as the level 11 character and hopefully level him up a little bit faster. Alrighty.
Okay. I'm
We're
just
back
taking
here. We
a
don't have
break
enough
from being
money
the
for
main
anything. That's actually an upgrade, so we're just going to keep going. Let's go somewhere else. I want a little change of scenery this time.
Back together.
Go to one of the other areas, get a little change of
extra
scenery.
pocket money. Ha, got a little lost. The town's just as big as it was in the good old days.
Alright, expeditions. Let's do a different one from a different location, because like I said, I need a little change of scenery after 45 minutes of running the same area.
Glad I limbered up.
We have the shark power up again.
When's dessert?
Hey there.
We're back
When's
together.
dessert? I don't know. I didn't eat dessert today.
Gotta stick close.
Alright. Oh, it's okay, thank God I don't actually have to go into the cauldron. I freaking hate the cauldron levels. They're so annoying.
Ah, there you are.
Because they're literally, every cauldron is exactly the same in this game. It's not like how they were in the actual Horizon games. Every single one of them's identical. Just maybe slightly different
My
enemies.
staircase.
Ha, got a lost.
That's not even a kill.
This one's X already wandered off for a moment.
Okay, yeah, this seems to be giving me a little bit more XP, maybe? Where you at? Well, no, the enemies, the regular humans aren't.
Shark attack! Yes!
Maybe the bigger guys do?
Had enough.
Because they're, I guess they're tougher? Well, no, I guess they're just kind of hit or miss as to exactly how much they end up giving you. That could have been cool if it had actually done something. Oh, no, I thought that was a brick separator. It is not. Alright, Varl, good job being a meat shield.
Ha! Got ya. I live for the hunt.
And down.
Much better.
Freeze bomb, sure. Ooh, okay, so we're actually getting some tougher enemies here, so we might get XP a little bit faster.
Freeze!
Yeah, we might actually get XP a little bit faster here. Oh, sorry, Varl. And he's leveled up, let's go! Alright, Varl is at max level now, so that is 2 characters down. So now it's just Tirsa, who is closing in on level 19,
Anyone bring water guns?
and Edgar, I think is his name, or Erwin or something, I don't remember what his name is. On Borderlands 3, someone gave you an item that increases movement speed by 800%. Oh, that would actually be really nice on those big maps, you're right about that.
There you are.
Some of those big maps take a while to get across. Although I guess that's more why they put so many vehicles in the game and encourage you to drive vehicles even more in that one. Wait, am I supposed to go this way or the other way?
Surprise blessing.
No, this looks like it's where I'm supposed to go. Okay, it is. And I will happily take more studs.
We're back together.
Any studs that are immediately in my path, I will take them, because I don't mind buying any other upgrades and stuff. We're just not obviously going to go for 100% in this, because there would be no reason to.
This time.
Here I come.
Eat barrel. I will miss entirely. Double kill. Ah, go down.
Here it
Oh, it's a stalker. Yeah, these are the guys that turn invisible, so gotta be a little more careful with them.
covers. That should keep me going.
And they're just gonna attack Varl, which is fine at this point.
Seize the advantage.
Ooh, there we go. So whenever you shoot the missiles as they come out of their mouth, that seems to be the best way to attack them. That one's on fire, which is good.
Into scrap.
Didn't do a whole lot of damage, but that's fine.
Present. Weak point destroyed.
There we go.
Swarming! We got the advantage!
Go down. Go down.
A meal
There we
for
go.
the scrappers.
Uh-oh, he died.
Learning the hard
That's fine. It's not like it matters. We're really not even taking damage on this lower difficulty anyway, so it's not like it really matters. That's maybe the
Got no
halfway point of
loss.
this one. Or yeah, hopefully we can get her up to level 19 by the end of this, and then we'll switch characters around when we go into the next round of this. And I'll play as the lowest level character and see if I can level him up faster.
Sorry, Wonder Doc.
See if maybe he gets a little bit more XP faster. I'm gonna hold on to the Ice Bomb over the Shark Bombs. The Shark Bombs are just a little hard to use. Very powerful, but a little hard to use. Hey, Cassie. How's it going? Alright, where are we now? Oh, we haven't had this... I don't know if we've had this setting yet for this particular expedition.
Gotta stick close.
Is that the path? Or no, it's over to the right, isn't it?
What's this now?
Well, I'll take the studs.
A masterful dismount?
We're back together.
Okay, what's in that one? More studs. Oh, that might have been black. Okay, that was
Nice
bad.
try, Gravity.
Actually, that's where I was supposed to go. Never mind. Regular humans aren't going to do much.
I am one.
Okay, they're respawning. That's fine. Like I said, we just need to level up at this point. We need more XP. The faster we can get XP, the better.
Frag out!
I shoot you.
Another
And
one
good.
down.
Oh, more of them.
Take that.
Go down.
Dodge
That was
this.
not a very good hit. That didn't do a whole lot of damage.
Fire in the hole!
Enjoy my arrow.
Where are you? There you go. Go with the freeze bomb, because we need something.
Grandma strikes again.
Grandma strikes back. Grandma's boy 2. Grandma strikes back.
Heal a bit. Ah, there you are.
Hey, Top Notched. I managed to get the platinum for Thrillville. I did get the PS4 version done. Yeah, I did manage to get the PS4 version done.
Hi.
The PS5 version I haven't really worked on anymore yet.
The all-mother smiles.
Because I ended up spending today, like, honestly just working on other stuff. Mainly working on big parts of a trophy guide for Thrillville off the rails. As well as getting the banning video done. So it'll go up tomorrow night. It'll go up tomorrow night around 7 p.m. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm not
You
doing
should
it as a
really run
premiere.
up, sweetie.
Because I don't know if I'm going to have power at that time.
Ow!
Because Tennessee's gotten hit really badly. I know some people over in like the Nashville area that have gotten really hit pretty badly
Easy.
compared to here, so it's possible it's just going to be a matter of time until the same thing happens to us. So yeah, that one won't be a premiere, but it will be out tomorrow night. Got some snow, would say about 7 or 8 inches. I mean, that's... I guess that kind of makes sense for Ohio. I don't know if we ever got that much in the 1 year that I was in Ohio, but... I mean, it was so cold those days, we probably could have. There are definitely some times where we could have gotten that much if it was more snow than just ice and messing with the roads and stuff. Roads are too bad to drive on. Your neighbor was out today walking his dog and kept shoveling your driveway. Oh, that's nice of him. Alright, level cleared. Alrighty. We don't have enough yet for the last ability, that's fine. Alright, but we get to switch up characters now, which is fun. So we can switch Varl. That did seem to maybe get me a little more XP, so we're going to head back to that one. So at the beginning of the level, we're going to switch up our characters.
Sorry, wandered off for a moment.
And we're going to switch our second character, specifically.
Back together.
Down near you got 10 inches and couldn't even see the road. That's insane. Like, I still remember, though, we did have a Snowmageddon back in... it would have been... late 2013 and then 2014. Okay, so we're gonna have our second character here. He's maxed out, so we're gonna switch him over to Erend. And now Erend will start leveling up, which is good. We'll keep Teresa for now, or Tirsa, as our main character for now, just to get her back up to 20, or all the way to 20. Yeah, the Snowmageddon that I remember, the closest thing to it, was back in 2013, end of 2013 and early 2014. It was my senior year of college, high school. Which is why I remember it so well. That was God looking out for us, because in that senior year, that should have been so much better than it was, but that dictator bitch of a principal hated my class in particular, for various reasons. Giant Hammer requires Erend. Kept trying to ruin our senior year by any means possible. And we ended up getting more days off than, like, my entire rest of my school years combined. Like, the previous, you know, kindergarten through 11th grade. I think we got more that year off than all of those combined, or most of them combined. Because my school almost never gave us off for snow. They would find any excuse to make us drive on dangerous roads and stuff. So, like, we got 6 full snow days, which we had never come close to having that many. So 6 full days off, 2 early releases, and about 12 to 15 delays. So, that was amazing. Definitely helped make senior year a little bit better. Or a lot better. The less I had to go to that god-awful school, the better.
Destroy its antenna so it can't go. Another one down.
But those, like, a couple of those, we got insane levels of snow. Like, we got quite a few inches of snow multiple times during that. And, like, roads were completely shut down numerous times, so we got hit pretty hard during it. Alright, he's now a level 12. Excellent. Hey, the pie, watching this and going for the same plat. Oh, nice. How close are you? Because for now, I just have leveling up the characters, and Tirsa is very close to being level 20. Erend is nowhere close to 20 yet. He's going to be the last character we get fully upgraded. Duck bomb! Duck bomb! So yeah, if you're going to play this game, as soon as you get the opportunity, start using a second character. Yeah, start plugging a second controller ASAP so you can start getting the XP for 2 characters at once, as soon as you get the access to do so. It will save you several hours of grinding. It's not a difficult grind, but it is still a grind that didn't need to happen. And it will save you at least a few hours if you do it that way. Wait, where are we supposed to go from here? Down here? No, that's not it. Cute profile pic on that. Have a doctor's appointment on Tuesday, might reschedule it. Yeah, I don't blame you, because it's going to be very cold where my parents are, apparently. Like, not negatives cold for the most part. I think it's only going to be negatives for them, like, at one time. Is this actually the way we're supposed to go, or is this just a giant secret area? This is looking like it was just a giant secret area. Oh, nope, it wasn't. I could have gone for the chest, but I don't really care enough. Where you live in the UK, you're lucky to get 3 inches of snow total. Well, this is the worst snowstorm we've had in years. Like, this is the worst we've had since very early, like, January of 2022. I like the elemental drone. That was not bad. Yeah, this is the worst we've had since January of 2022. Had some ice around 6 to 7 a.m. Got some later around 4 p.m. That's not as bad then. Just finished the story, doing the board trophy, or board things right now. Sounds good. Yeah, I mean, as soon as you get the chance, spawn in a second character with your second controller and start working on leveling the characters. It'll save you a few hours of grinding. Of completely unnecessary grinding, for that matter. Yeah, it's like... Because that was the last time I remember having it really bad, because... I was snowed in for several days, and that was when I was dating the crazy girl. And I was stuck in the house with her for several days, and couldn't necessarily do exactly what I wanted to do ever. It always had to be whatever she wanted to do.
You can't lose me that easy.
I wanted to play games. Nope, can't do that, but she gets to watch whatever she wants. And I have to watch it with her and show constant interest, or she gets mad. You know, that kind of a person. Duck bombs.
What a rush!
I lost track of you.
And I'm pretty sure that was when I had mono. Which came from her.
Come closer.
Which I'm actually surprised that I hadn't gotten it earlier in my life, because most people get it earlier in their life than that, but...
Stalkers disappear faster than my squirrel meat brisket at a picnic.
Did he just say a squirrel meat brisket? I don't know if that'd be any good, but that sounds like something you'd see in Fallout. I'm surprised that isn't a recipe in Fallout. 'Cause, I mean, I think Fallout 76 was the first one to have actual squirrels.
A meal for the scrappers. Roll. It never gets
Die.
old.
Don't worry, I'm here.
And we're using up all of our duck bombs, of course. That is not the end of the level, though. So it'll probably be one more level to get Tirsa fully upgraded. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get her there on this one. I think she's going to take one more, unfortunately. Unless... No, this might be the very end of the level, actually, so she's probably going to take one more. Probably one more battle in this level, and then one more full level. That's okay, though. Aaron is very close to hitting level 13. And then once I get Tirsa fully upgraded, I guess I can technically remove the second controller from play. Because I won't need it anymore. Because I just do everything as Aaron.
You can't lose me that easy.
Love blowing things up. Ow!
Okay, that was good damage.
Lost it again.
Alright, well, that was easy. And he's now level 13. Let's go. Tirsa is only halfway through level 12, so yeah, she's going to need a full another round. Full another game. Alright, finish this one off. I will take it.
What have we got here?
I've got a giant zit on the back of my neck right now. It feels like it's like... Well, it might be an ingrown hair or something. Hey, a new expedition thing completed. Cool. It's in a rather uncomfortable position. I can feel it. It feels very big. It's like one of those ones you just need to, like, cut a tiny hole into and stop it from being a problem. Okay, so that's all the upgrades in the game purchased.
Oh, hey! I'm just taking a break from being the main character.
Yep, all upgrades purchased. Fantastic.
You can't lose
One
me
more
that
level
easy.
should get Tirsa fully upgraded. And let's see what's cheap in here right now. Anything cheap? A lot of stuff is 750.
Oh,
Is it all just... Oh, no, there's a 500. Yeah, we're obviously not going to buy every single thing in the game. Every single Ninjago costume is purchased, though, which is cool. Most of the amusement sets are purchased. let's play as a Bumblebee, because why not? We are now a Bumblebee.
That corruption really is persistent.
And you don't need to do all these other missions, so all of this is just like... I'm sure I could do them if I really wanted to. Like, if you actually had 100% the game, it wouldn't be a problem. We're at 83%. It's just community jobs and gold bricks and fully leveling the characters and then buying everything, which just takes a lot of studs to get. Just quite grindy. Your Lollipop Chainsaw Collector's Edition from Limited Run should hopefully ship soon. It's crazy, like, that reminds me of when I got my one for Clock Tower Rewind. It took like 6 months after the game released to get it, but I did eventually get it, and it's pretty badass. Which I tried to get one for the Pickle game, but I was unable to get it in time, unfortunately. And they sold out. They might restock at some point, but just in case Sony starts purging stuff, I went ahead and bought the, you know, $5 game on here. I could see myself having some fun with playing that one on the stream in the near future. It's an incredibly stupid game, but I could see myself actually having enjoyment out of that. Hardest game I have gotten the Platinum in. I would say that's between probably COD Classic. In terms of just straight up difficulty, not time. I would say it's either COD Classic or Killzone 2.
You can't lose me.
Probably my two hardest.
Oh, I missed this. My aim is true. It never gets old.
Those are probably my two hardest. COD World at War is up there as well. And I've done almost every Call of Duty game. I've done every Far Cry game, including Far Cry 2, but Far Cry 2 really is actually not that hard. It's just a massive grind more than anything else. It's not actually all that hard.
Much better.
Errand present.
I've done almost all the Uncharted's except for the newest Uncharted Collection game on PS4, PS5. Legacy of Thieves Collection, haven't done that one yet. Did all the Infamous games, those were never all that hard though. Done all the Fallout games and all Stacks. Did almost all the Cabela's games.
My heart is full. Well,
Done one God of War game so far. Only one, but I still got to do other ones. There are others I want to do. Did every single Killzone game, by the way, except for Killzone 3 multiplayer. And I would have done it had I had more time, but the problem was it had serious issues with trophy tracking by the time that I could go for the final platinum. Don't want to do the grind, to be fair.
Don't worry.
Yeah, I don't blame you. RSPU is Evil Within or Shadow Warrior. Evil Within, because yeah, that's the one with the Akumo mode, right? Where it's like one hit kills you from everything, but it's not a permadeath, right? Like it's not a permadeath type of thing. It's not like something like Wolf 2 that has permadeath.
I live for the hunt. Easier to hit if they're all bunched up.
And just the crazy thing is, like, Wolf 2, despite being considered a 10 out of 10, is probably the easiest 10 out of 10 there is.
A little present.
Now that there are so many guides out there for it, of people that have been able to do Mayan Lieben,
I feel 60.
where, like, it's not even that as rare of a platinum as it was. It's like a 1.5% platinum or something like that. Which would definitely make it, like, probably the most common 10 out of 10 platinum out there. It's got to be the most common by this point. We're very close to it. So I can't think of another 10 out of 10 that would have an easier or a higher completion rate to it. But I still have a very difficult one on my list that I have to finish. That being the PS3 version of Shadow of the Colossus. The PS4 version of that game isn't too hard. Yeah, the PS4 version of that game is not too hard, or it's easier. It is still challenging, but it's much easier. But the PS3 version of the game is quite challenging.
Bombs and vacuum
Oops.
are the best bombs.
Yeah, the PS3 version is a very challenging platinum. I'm not looking forward to it. Aside from the fact that it's like 6 playthroughs, I'm gonna have to watch a lot of videos going into that whenever I go back to it and just see if I can figure things out. Still kind of new to trophy endings, so your hardest ones are GTA time-wise. Well, some of the GTA games are not easy either. Like, San Andreas 3 and Vice City aren't particularly hard.
I'll put that to good use.
But other ones, like GTA 5 has some difficulty to it, and it's a massive grind. GTA 4 is actually quite challenging, from what I've heard.
Oh, don't fall!
Especially its DLC has some challenges to it as well. Yeah, I've done all the Sly Cooper games, but none of those are anywhere near the most challenging games I've played. Most of those are relatively easy.
Going wrong.
Like, the only one I would say, like, Bentley's Hack Pack is kind of annoying, but nothing in that franchise is more than a 4 out of 10 in difficulty.
Catch!
Done every Destroy All Humans game, but none of those come anywhere near that level of difficulty. None of those are above a 4 out of 10. Done every SpongeBob game except for Krusty Cook-Off, which is a massive grind, and the Patrick Star game. Haven't done that one yet. I've done a lot of the Lego games, but not all of them. A lot of the more modern ones I haven't done. Of course, I haven't done Lego Rock Band or Lego World or Lego Dimensions for various reasons. Done most of the Telltale games, but those are, of course, not very challenging. Only missing the Expanses 2 versions and Japanese version of The Walking Dead and a handful of other ones. Mostly related to Walking Dead Season 4, actually, because there's like 3 versions of it that I haven't done.
Tears coming for you. Smash him to pieces! Here it comes! Don't catch a cold now!
And I've done a lot of the Battlefield games. Not all of them, though. I've done Battlefield 1. Oh, she is so close to hitting the level. Like, I've done Battlefield 1.
Errant present.
Oops.
Gonna take a lot more than that to stop me.
Yeah, I did Battlefields 1,
Surprise blessing.
3, 4, and 5. Didn't do 6, didn't do 24. Yeah, I didn't do 6 or 2042. I didn't do the Bad Company games, even though I had the opportunity to if I'd really wanted to. Had a buddy who was done all the GTA ones. GTA 4 was the hardest. Yeah. 4 is definitely the hardest GTA game currently. That is for sure. Those other ones are just really, really time-consuming. Slime one's a little hard with the Ruby boss fight. That's true, but that's more of just the fact that that particular fight's really, like, broken. More so than anything else. It's really more the fact that it's broken than anything else.
There are still many machines lurking outside our village.
Okay, so I wonder if I were to do like a couple of the Sideshow games, maybe that would... Amusement features built on unique plots. Let me see what happens if I do this. Or actually, no, I think we also have to play it anyway.
Frag out!
Yep. So that's one. Dunk tank. Can knock out a few gold bricks and just see what happens. I can't get this recycling truck challenge to work correctly. I'm probably just missing something with it, though. Hi, Striker, sure. And then we play it real quick.
Needs still work.
Cool. Unfair games. Does that give me any XP or anything actually important? Apparently not.
There's red goo along
Okay,
my
let's build
favorite
one
berry.
more carnival game on someone else's property so we'll at least do challenges, but like we're so close to having her fully leveled. I don't know if we quit out in the middle of the level if our progress will save or not. That's the one thing I'm not sure about.
Prospers.
Ooh, so this is an area I haven't built yet. Yeah, I haven't built this yet. Okay. What's a cheaper one? Popcorn, sure.
Time. Bring me my jewels.
Yard, what's another game that should count for here? Target practice, I know will count, so. All the plots of land are purchased already. And all the hot colors are purchased, so. Cool, I'll take
Help
that.
pay for repairs.
And what's new here that I can purchase? Anything that's cheap? Looking for anything that doesn't cost a significant amount of money. All those are purchased. What about these? Actually, these are not that expensive,
What should I
so...
put here?
250, 250, 500, 500. Still missing a couple. We might as well buy whatever I come across here because we bought all the upgrades. Might as well. Might as well just buy whatever we can find.
Lots of happy little
It's extra progress that isn't
Get a bit
necessary.
distracted there.
Hey, Razbin, one game you really struggle with. You had to give up on the PS4 version of Resident Evil 4. Yeah, like that game did have some troubles to it, I remember. Now, I played the game so much, though, on like the PS3 that I never had to worry as much. Okay, so here's what we're going to do here. We're going to swap with Varl, and then he's going to swap with Teresa. Then I'm going to swap back with Aaron. So we'll play as Aaron as our main character, and Tirsa will be upgraded after this mission, and we can ditch the co-op play and just play solo.
Lost you for him.
So is he going to be a melee-focused character? That's what I'm thinking. It'll be a few missions, though, until he gets to full level. He's only at level 14 right now, so he's got 6 more levels to go.
I'd like to dedicate that landing to my dear friend, Gravity. How great
Yeah, so he is a
Smashing
melee
stuff.
character. Which I feel like actually serves a really good purpose in this one.
Bye-bye now.
Because none of the other characters have a melee. Yeah, in a lot of ways, this might actually be an easier way to play the game as a character. At least certain areas of it. Alright, she is fully leveled. Tirsa is fully upgraded. Let's go.
Stalkers disappear faster than my squirrel meat brisket at a picnic.
Alright, so Tirsa is fully upgraded. So that has 3 characters done.
Another piece for me.
Only one more to go.
Bet you felt that.
Not the best aiming, Gary.
And he's actually already working toward level 15, which is good. Alright, so that's great. We got 3 of the 4 characters done. And he can still attack at range.
I said crazy things.
So yeah, we'll finish off this level, and then we can drop out of
Got a
co-op.
bit turned
Or
around.
at least have her drop out of co-op. And then we won't have to bother with all of the weird screen stuff anymore. So that'll be good.
I was off exploring.
Sure you were. I don't know why that chest is completely available to me, but I will take it because it's right there. Whole 300 studs that I don't actually need.
Got a bit turned around.
Alright, next level. Next area.
Nothing to it.
Lost you for a moment. I wasn't lost. I will miss. I'll smack you right
That was
back
close.
next time.
Okay, that actually wasn't good. 'Cause, yeah, he's taking some damage. Like, he's definitely a different type of character.
That hurt.
Does not work for melee enemies, so that is one kind of... Or does not work for explosive barrel enemies. I mean, that is actually one potential threat of using him.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Dealing with the exploding barrel enemies.
I was off exploring.
Hey, ABT. Hardest game is an indie game called Until Then. I don't know anything about that one. I don't even know what that is, actually. But I can probably look it up and check it out here. Okay, PS5 game. Yep, 7 out of 10, 25 hours, so definitely a challenge. I just don't know anything about it. It's a narrative-driven indie game. Okay, interesting. And it's from the Philippines, which I don't think they've... I don't know of any games made in the Philippines, actually.
Always here when you need.
Flamehammer!
I'm
Okay, there's a treasure chest over here. We don't really need it, though. I'll still take it, because we're right here. So he'll be level 15 for sure by the time we're done with this mission.
Everything looks
Now
so
we can
small
stop
from
playing
up
in
here.
co-op.
lost you for a moment.
That's one clobbering.
It'd be nice if we can stop playing in co-op and stop having to deal with all that.
Kapow! Waiter, I'll have my enemy
And down.
worked up.
Not down. Now he is. And, of course, the freezy water somehow immediately hits me. Oh, nice hit there. There we go.
Neat. Yeah, I should pay more attention.
All right,
to
we're
my
level 15 now.
Butterfly. They lit up like a forge fire.
Okay, where are you now?
Ah,
More flame hammer, I will take it. Kill these survivors on sale. The really good survival game for $10. Okay then. I don't know anything about it though. I'm not even sure I've heard of that one.
these old things just get weirder and weirder.
Okay, is this the final battle potentially? Yes, it
Be
is.
careful. Broadhead's got a harder head than I do.
Oh, that's actually... Holy crap! Wow, that thing went down fast.
That's better.
Did I just break the game? I did. I definitely broke the game there.
I was off exploring.
Well, we might have broken the game right there, because I've never seen that happen before. I guess we just nuked the boss way too fast. Alright, let's keep moving. More studs. Even more studs that I don't need, but I'll take them anyway.
Got a bit turned.
Ooh, shiny.
Alright, get the thing. Alright, we're all done with the multiplayer character thing because we've got 3 out of our 4 characters fully upgraded, which is great. Which means we can actually drop the second player. Alright, let's drop our second character. And let's keep moving as our main character. Should make things a little bit simpler moving forward. Village Fair. Cool. Community job completed. We're up to 68 gold bricks. We're 1 off from being funny number. I couldn't get some of those other ones to work, but it sounded like it actually matters. Alright, level 15, so now it's just a little bit of a grind. Fairly big grind. Bet Lego Batman. Honestly, I don't think it will, because Lego Batman's at least being made by Traveler's Tales, and this was made by a completely different company. Yeah, this wasn't made by Traveler's Tales, so I suspect that that one's actually going to be a little closer to a real Lego game. It's probably going to be a lot more like Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, if I had to guess. That would be my guess. I would think it's going to be more like Skywalker Saga. Except that apparently it's only going to have a handful of playable characters like this one, which is just weird. I guess they're just going to have different suits and abilities and stuff the way that they did in the original Lego Batman. Okay. Let's not waste good attacks on frozen enemies. Okay, yeah, this character definitely has some advantages to him. As long as you can get behind him, you can, like, one-shot anything or two-shot him. And we're getting, like, shell walkers and stuff here, so not weak enemies. Yeah, the banning video will go up tomorrow, then after that, it's the next Fallout lore video, and the Bluey speedrun are the 2 videos that I'm really working on. Hopefully I'll have both of those out by the time of the end of Season 2. Especially if we're going to end up getting another, like, a shadow drop of a Fallout game that people seem to think is going to happen. And I really hope it happens.
Easy.
Oh, it's so much better being able to play it in single player and not having the camera being weird. But yeah, it's made by Traveler's Tales, so I bet it's going to be better than this one. Whoa.
Ah, I got
It's a little
dirt in
different.
my mustache. This isn't looking.
And that's the only thing, is he's not great for enemies that have explosives on them. He's not great for the ones that have explosives on them. I'm not sure if there's a way to deal with them as him without... Well, no, they don't... He doesn't take damage from it. He just gets knocked back. Which isn't a massive issue, but it is just there as an issue. Should be about halfway through the level now. Fighting Force collection drop, what do you mean?
Yes, power ups. That supports
We got,
the swing of the hammer.
I'll keep the... Okay, yeah, none of those are great, so I'll keep what I have. Alright. Skip the tall neck, because I think we get more XP for fighting the regular enemies. So it would have been done by now had I been smart enough to actually be playing a second player from much earlier on than what I did. So we'd probably be done by now if I had done that. But I did not do that, so unfortunately it means that we're just gonna have to keep grinding. Where the heck are the enemies? It's gonna be more than just him, right?
That one's not getting up.
Yeah, I was about to say, it better be more than just one.
What a blast! Ah. Shattered. You're done.
Alright, easy enough. Another wave, yep. Shell walkers. So bigger enemies, they're worth more points. If I can actually hit them.
I eat machines for breakfast.
That's fine. Shell walkers are worth more points, I believe. More XP.
That's one clobbering, extra spicy.
Oops. I flew off a ledge.
Let's try the same thing, but better. A beautiful break.
Okay, throw that. Perfect. Okay. And we're good. Almost up to level 16. Let's go. Don't think you'll go back. It's too much to do. Came out on PlayStation 4 and 5, both with trophies. Lego game, the most is Lego City Undercover 2. I've heard that that one, like, because Ghost and maybe Killer both played it. And Platinum did at some point and said that it was just not a fun experience.
Days to look
It
around.
just felt like it was insanely grindy for no good reason. And sort of warned me against playing it. I might still do it someday, but it's definitely not high priority.
Can I go again? Ah.
His attacks are rather powerful.
I never get tired of bashing machines.
Alright, we're level 16, so we only have 4 levels to go. Up our hammer time damage. This is good, this is good. 4 levels to go and we're going to be done with this game.
That's that crazy.
And we'll have to find other things to stream, which I have plenty of other things to stream someday.
Wonder what we're gonna
Get back to retro achievements sometime soon.
Wow!
I have to look into all the like hacks and stuff they have and just see what those are like. Some of the ones that are like super short, because there was one that was like Shotgun Mario 64, Skateboard Mario 64, Donkey Kong plus Banjo-Kazooie in the same thing.
Generous building.
Random stuff like that.
Hey, not to like micromanage, but aren't you in the middle of a community?
Jack.
Alright, another expedition time. I might actually try out after this one of the other expeditions, like on the right side of the map, and just see if they're a little bit faster. Or, not faster, but just see if they're gonna give you more XP or something. They
Let's
might.
do this!
This place is really
Just trying to find the most efficient way to do this. It has 950 collectibles, but you enjoyed it a lot. I mean, that's a lot of collectibles by especially like PS4 era Lego game standards. In comparison to... I mean, yeah, Skywalker Saga, of course, would have had more, but that's to be expected. That's more than... That is actually probably more than a lot of them, because 10 mini kits per level, a couple hundred gold bricks. Yeah, that's probably more than a lot of games.
Enjoy another one for me.
That is actually probably quite a bit more than a lot of games.
Good hammer. Scrap.
Ow. It's like Skywalker Saga, of course, had, you know, several hundred characters, 1,000 plus Kyber bricks, like 1,200 Kyber bricks, I think, and a bunch of other stuff. That was the biggest one ever. And 950 is quite a lot. It glitched on you? Oh, that sucks. That is the worst. Glitch games and glitch trophies are the worst. Speaking of worst trophy stuff, me and Gonzo and another guy just did a video. It was mostly Gonzo editing it, though, of, like, the worst trophy lists out there. And so it came out pretty well. It's a good video. It's like a 35-minute long video. Just looking at some of the worst and stupidest trophy lists out there. I was one of the people on it, and then we had one other guy, and then him doing sort of the main stuff and the main editing and everything. It came out pretty well. Because I had several bones to pick with several games out there that I wanted to complain about. Alright, Flame Hammer.
Later, I'll have my enemy welled up.
Ew. If you eat Dude, if you eat meat well done, you don't deserve to have meat. Unless it's like chicken or something that has to be cooked well done, or else you'll get sick from it. Most meat you can definitely eat undercooked. It'll be fine.
Extra spicy.
Burgers, steaks, absolutely you can eat undercooked and be fine. And you could probably still eat chicken closer to medium well and be okay. I don't know if I'd test my luck on it, but you'd probably still be fine.
It's weekend.
Ostrich you can apparently eat like near rare. Deer you can eat pretty undercooked, like medium rare to rare. It's actually quite good. Actually, don't take my advice on chickens, because birds are kind of different for the most part for that. So don't take my advice on birds. Because to be fair, with chicken, usually I cook it pretty heavily just to make sure it's not going to be undercooked. Even if it doesn't taste as good, I'd rather it be overcooked a little bit than undercooked and get sick from it. For some reason, it's more of a problem. Fish you can eat raw, of course. Many of them you can, because that's what sushi is. 100% at 2 times might be crazy. That is a little crazy. I have to go through the game again for 1 trophy. That sucks.
Yes. Power-ups.
I've had to do it before, though. Had to do it multiple times for Homefront: The Revolution.
Down we go. Ha. All long legs. Ha.
Okay.
Turning up the heat. You're done.
Brick Separator, thank you. I like that particular power-up. That's probably my favorite
I
one.
never get tired of bashing machines.
Man, those power-ups disappear pretty quickly.
Ah, light them up.
Alright. Fighting Force is one of your childhood favorite games. Pretty good 3D beat-em-up game. Does it have a list on, like, retro achievements you can play it on in the modern day, or just an old classic? So I just watched one of the retro channels that I follow, because there's maybe 2 or 3 channels that are dedicated mostly to retro achievement stuff that I follow. There's not a whole lot of them out there, though. There's only a handful right now. But just Clock Tower kind of killed the momentum of retro achievement stuff, in all honesty, so... I still have many, many more retro achievements games to do in the future, though, so we're obviously going to go back to it eventually. that just slowed the momentum, and just having so many videos that I need to work on right now and edit.
You ever jump in puddles for
Because, like,
fun?
once the banning video's up, next one after that will be the Bluey speed run, which won't be that long. That shouldn't be too hard to make as a video.
That's better.
And then Dead Rising 2 off the record, I'm still wondering about, like, just maybe saving it for later on when we get, like, an announcement of more Dead Rising stuff and wait until it's more popular, because I think that really helped the Dead Rising 2 video. Because Dead Rising 2 video is still one of my most viewed, it's my most viewed modern trophy video of, like, the new type of video. By far. Alright. 16,000 studs, that's good. We're almost up to level 17. They released the Fighting Force collection with trophies for both versions. Oh, okay, cool. Do Star Wars The Force Awakens, but it keeps glitching on you. Oh, that sucks. Because that game's actually pretty fun. Like, it's not the best LEGO game by any means, but it's a fun enough
That
one for
looks
what it is.
Good.
Sure, just buy random costumes, why not? Golden Errand, that's actually kind of cool looking. But we're just gonna buy stuff for now. Everything we buy is progress toward that 100% that we really don't even care about. And we're gonna go back to Golden Errand because that's kind of cool looking.
The wilds aren't much.
Anything new here that we can build?
Yeah, I'm a bit of a
Speaker
handyman.
and clean energy windmill. Cool. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there right now. Oh, there's a couple things here. Hang on.
I know
Buy anything that we can for now, because why not?
Wow, generous building.
The roofs, we have a lot more of these that we didn't buy. And those are rather expensive. Same with the yards. There's a lot of stuff in here that we didn't buy.
Hey, look like a construction worker to you? Don't answer it. Huh?
Steak. I wonder if that's what you have to throw out to feed people. But let's go to a different area and try a different area and see if we get a little bit more XP. We're still only level 16, almost 17 right now, so we still got a ways to go. Let's go. Got a soft lock on the first level. How does that even happen with that game? Like, to where like you
Look at all
just
this
couldn't
stuff
progress
to
at all, or
smash.
just had to restart the level, or? 'Cause I don't feel like that's a normal thing that happens. I think the only game where that can happen in is like the original Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4 on PS3. I think is the only place where that's ever really known to happen. You just completely screw you out of being able to beat the game. Okay, we ain't going no cauldron, no thank you. Cauldrons annoy me. Too puzzle-oriented for a Lego game, for this type of a Lego game. Let's go the other way around. See, I've got so many videos to do. I gotta do, not Cosmic Shake, but Titans of the Tide. Gotta do Power Wash 2, College Football, and several other
That's
things.
that crazy thing.
And then, of course, the big Sly video. With all the modern Sly Platinums. That's gonna take some time to put together, I think.
Scrap.
Level 17, let's go. And I'm still trying to get the remaining files transferred over from the old computer, but the old computer is basically at a point where it doesn't even work at all. Like, I can barely even get it to boot up anymore. So I might just have to download them from YouTube at this point, which might put them in lower quality, unfortunately. Though I think, though, I'm a YouTube Premium member now, so I might be okay. Might be able to get them downloaded in
That looked
HD,
pretty
1080p. Because, yes, I bought YouTube Premium because the ads were just literally at a point of being unbearable. And I could never get an ad blocker that was working in the modern world of it. Like, it would somehow still detect it most of the time, so I could not get a modern ad blocker that was really working for the current system. And I'm gonna hope that YouTube likes me more that I actually did their pay-to-win service, so maybe they'll actually be nicer to my channel and help it grow. For being enough of a loyal sucker to buy that. Earthquake hammer. Platform disappeared after you built it? Oh, okay, gotcha. So hopefully you were able to fix it by just, like, leaving the level and going back into it or something. LEGO games can do that. That's for sure. LEGO games can do that at times. They can be a little bit buggy.
Now, what to choose? We'll take
And
that.
we got an earthquake hammer, rush boots, and another giant hammer. Let's take the giant hammer. Just keep the ally thing, whatever it is. It's not the hot dog card, it's the other ally thing.
Safe and sound. Huh?
No need to use the good hammer against regular enemies like this. Die in one hit. These guys, different.
Smashed it good. Smash. Another me could always come in handy.
More giant hammers. More explodey barrel people. And more robots. Okay. Dead. Hit him in the back.
You're done. Another one for me. Another
And
strange
that's the
remnant
path
from the
forward,
old
but what's
world.
this? I don't recognize this whole area, so mostly wanted to platinum underrated indie game, and then this is just the beginning of it. Okay, it's the PS4 version. Yeah, because I didn't have any issues with Force Awakens from what I remember on any version of it, because it did all three versions of it: PS3, PS4, and Vita. It actually had a Vita version that was rather different. Alright, this is nice. We're getting a different setup here, different sort of area to explore, but doesn't seem like we're leveling up any
All
faster,
patched up.
if not
See?
slower.
I'm light as a feather.
Yeah, we're already up to the boss fight. He only leveled. Well, he did level up, I think, during this level, so it's okay. How do we get out of here? Down here? Yep. Yeah, he's only halfway through 17, so we did level up. So we're... I think it's probably about the same for every area. You're probably not getting a whole lot more XP in any given area over the others. I don't think it makes that much of a difference.
Yes! Free stuff!
Brilliant.
So halfway through 17, so 2.5 levels to go. And we'll be done with this game. Alright, back in the hub. And I am correct in thinking all upgrades are purchased, right? Yep, all upgrades are good. So it's just all the other miscellaneous stuff we can potentially buy. Various yards and yard-based decorations. Why not buy all of them? Might as well buy anything we can. It's just additional progress, not like it matters that much, but something extra. So might as well go to this desert area again, because it seems like it was giving me just as much XP, but it's closer. Studs, they're having the Infinite Silence dance party up there. Oh yeah, progress is coming along. We're gonna be done with this pretty soon.
Let's do this!
Guys, I really need to go pee real quickly, so I'm going to go take care of that business. And then we'll be back on, and we will get this platinum tonight. We're getting close to it, so just hang on for a couple minutes. I'll be right back, and we're gonna get this platinum.
I hope I have time to build a sandcastle.
Okay, far better. We're ready to go. Let's get this platinum trophy. Have I beaten the bears yet? I figured out that you can kill them while on the horse. I didn't think you could do that at first, but you actually can. So that makes it significantly more doable.
I think they saw me.
I'm not done with it yet, but that makes it a million times easier.
Nothing but rubble.
Because by the end of the stream, I was just having bad luck with getting the things I needed to spawn.
I never get tired of bashing machines.
So I'm not worried about it now. Then we just have to get rid of the Chupacabra and the Unicorn, and then we're basically, I think, at 100% for that DLC. And we've actually finished both the Explosive Rifle and Tomahawk challenges, though in that DLC we can also get the mounted weapons kills. That's by far the best place to do it. There's a fort down in the Mexico area that's great for it, because it's mounted with lots of cannons. Easily the best place in any version of the game to go for the 500 mounted weapons kills. Which is a little bit excessive of a trophy. Because you do get mounted weapons during the single-player mode of the game sometimes, but not super often. Like, from what I remember, you only really get it... There's a handful of missions where you get a mounted gun, including a Maxim gun and like a Gatling gun in one or two of the missions. It's just like 500, there's just no way you're going to do that normally unless you just have a massive bounty on your head or something, and you just keep the cops and the U.S. Marshals just constantly trying to stream into your base wherever you're at. You could probably do it that way and just rack up some just absolutely insane bounty. I wonder what the biggest bounty anyone's ever gotten to in Red Dead 1 is. That's actually a topic to look into for watching a video someday, potentially. Okay, we're about to hit level 18.
That's a fortunate swing of
I'm gonna keep the hammer I currently have because it's quite powerful. It's the Mega Hammer.
Wind in my beard.
Okay, that is a lot of explosive barrels.
Hey, you!
With spawners. Okay. That will be good for these guys that have exploding barrels on them. Because then they'll have to get near them.
What a blast!
Come on, we're getting so close to that level 18. Let's hit level 18 here.
I eat machines for breakfast. Neat.
Level 18, let's go. Alright. So yeah, tomorrow's dinner is going to be something very boring. It's probably going to be various canned foods because... or pasta or something. I know that's a random thing to segue into, but it's like, the roads are going to be so frozen over, I don't feel like it's going to be a good idea to drive tomorrow. I am out of, like, meat and stuff in the house, so tomorrow will most likely just be various canned goods. Which is okay, because chicken noodle soup is delicious. Beef and vegetable stew, potentially good, depending on where you get it from. Ramen noodles, can't complain about those either. Mac and cheese. So I will find something in my pantry. Just hate going into my stockpile of emergency supplies, which is mostly like 5 months of canned and dried food. But no meat left. I think the only meat I have left is probably a little bit of deli meat or something, some turkey, but I don't have bread, except for my hardtack. Because that's the thing that I do if I get bored, is occasionally I'll make hardtack bread. Which is what they used to eat, like, prior to the invention of canning. And it's basically, it's just flour, water, and a little bit of salt. And you bake it, like, really long periods of time, and it just turns into, like, a brick. But it'll last forever. And the taste actually isn't that bad, if I'm going to be completely honest. I've eaten far more disgusting things than that. Want to add some info to the story you shared yesterday? Go for it.
Wow. Generous building.
But yeah, you can make bread with just flour, water, and salt. It's not going to be what you would consider bread normally, and it's not going to taste that good. It's also going to break your teeth if you don't put it in water or, like, hot coffee first. But it is nutrient dense and will keep you going and will last forever, so all that's good. Whereas regular bread goes bad after like a couple of weeks.
It'd be my long-lost
Hardtack takes decades to go bad, potentially, if it's done correctly. And it's just kind of a fun thing to do, randomly, if you're bored. And it goes good in soup. If you don't have bread, it goes great in soup. Just like a cracker.
Smashed it good.
Wasn't really into her. Pretty good personality, but didn't click with you, sort of like a friend. Yeah, and I've had ones that, I mean, I certainly didn't click with everyone I've gone on dates with. So I know the feeling of that.
More for this scrap.
Alright, some decent
Let's do
XP
this.
there.
See, I'm light as a feather.
Well, in reality, if I didn't want something canned, I've got other, like,
Look around.
MREs and stuff. In fact, maybe I should do... Maybe tomorrow I should eat one of my military MREs and make it a video. That might be kind of fun, actually. Maybe I should do that instead. Eat one of my military MREs for dinner and see, put a video of that up. That could actually be kind of fun. I might actually do that. Yeah, I might legit do that. They're not all bad either. Some of them are actually pretty decent. I don't have any bomblets, and I have no intention of buying a bomblet, so...
Nice. Ready to get hit.
And I still have 11 more of the non-military civilian MREs that I bought back during COVID online. Versus the actual military MREs, I technically bought them during COVID. I bought them at a Goodwill because for some reason someone left a crate of them in the middle of the Goodwill. Like literally in the floor in the middle of the Goodwill, there was just a crate of them.
Your wiring's showing.
I have no idea why that happened or how it happened, but I bought them up. And the chick at the front desk of it sold it to me for like $3 for the entire container of them.
Little machine. Ha! Bet you felt that.
Which is an absurdly good deal for an MRE. Because usually an individual MRE is like $10 if you buy them. But like $3 for a crate of like 8 or 9 of them, which I've given some of those away, but regardless. I need to get me and Lizard Guy to eat one together, actually. Next time me and him hang out, I need to get one and have us eat one together. Because he's actually military, so it could be fun to get a different perspective.
There you are.
That actually could be a fun idea.
We'll take that.
Yeah, go with the freeze hammer. I'll keep everything else I got,
My
though.
party's full.
Sure if you should call her a friend, more of an acquaintance, someone you talk to every once in a while. I mean, I still have
I'm not afraid of
people
you.
that I'll talk to every now and again, even from, like, high school or
More pieces to
college.
play with. Huh?
Most of them are just other guys that I was friends with, or at least somewhat friends with. And it's Razors, I think. Oh, and by the way, I almost forgot about this. I wasn't thinking about this the last few days. I've just been busy with other stuff, the weather and everything, but I need to go ahead and apply for the Fallout TV show. The Fallout Competition TV show. Because there's going to be one based off Fallout Shelter, and I am 1,000% going to apply for that. I have another, like, 2 weeks to apply. But I am 1,000% applying for that, and I might get the chance to be on TV for something Fallout-related. Unless my Fallout Florida lore video impresses Todd Howard enough that he invites me to be a cameo guest on Season 3 of the show. Which I just don't really see that happening, but I can just, you know, be hopeful. Being a positive Peter is a good thing. Make a video with Lizard Guy? Oh, heck yeah. I mean, we're gonna make more videos and stuff together. He's just really shy about, like, doing camera stuff on his own. And, like, streaming and stuff on his own. So he's just really shy about all that. Which is how I was when I started out, don't get me wrong. I was definitely a bit like that when I started out. It's just something that's kind of an acquired
I'll have my enemy well
thing.
That one's not getting up. You're done.
Yeah, just, it takes time to become confident with it. It took me a while to become confident with it. Nowadays, I'm very confident with it, of course, and I have been for a few years, but very much newer to it he is. Because me and him are basically twins with a lot of stuff. We're both very not outgoing with other people for the most part. Until we get very, like, familiar with them. But yeah, hopefully he can come up to South Carolina, or I can go back down to Florida at some point. And then we also have current plans, like we want to go, me, him, and a couple of our other friends want to go take a beach trip this summer. We just haven't gotten it set up yet. We have multiple options for it because it's like his dad and his granddad have houses at Atlantic Beach in North Carolina. The other guy's wife now has, the insanely rich one has a house at Atlantic Beach. But there's not a ton to do at Atlantic Beach in terms of like beyond just going on a boat and doing something like that. Whereas, where my family has a beach house is at a different location in North Carolina. It's not quite as nice of a house, but it's still a very nice house overall. Like, it's a beach house. And there's more to do on, like, the area. So, they're only like an hour and a half apart from each other, so if we wanted to just, like, switch around, we probably could. Feel the same as him. If I win, I need to lose some weight to impress Ella Purnell. Yeah, I do need to do that. That is a good point. Doesn't she have, like, isn't she married or has, like, an extremely long-term boyfriend, though? I mean, that could just be like Maximus in episode 5 or 6 of the first season and be like, these oysters are so good, want to make my cock explode now? Still one of the best lines of that season. Because it's just so, like, out of nowhere. It's just so random, it's just so out of nowhere. He's just like, want to make my cock explode now? It's hilarious.
Batter up.
Got pretty confident pretty quickly with live streaming. That's good. Like, it took me probably a good 6 months or more to become more confident with it. But I guess I had the advantage of I had been doing videos for a long time, just never live or anything like that. And with Lizard Guy also, when I was down there, we were doing face cam stuff. So, like, we had actually our faces on there.
I eat machines for breakfast.
I just don't really have the kind of setup for that here. Like, he's got a way higher level, like, PC than my laptop is. He's got a way better equipment set up. And he's got, like, 3 monitors. He's got an actual camera and everything, so... If I were to do that, it would be off of whatever the camera that's built into my laptop is. But I needed a laptop based on my particular setup, so...
You should be. They lit up like a
Did some
forest
damage.
fire.
Swarming!
Get it while it's down.
Got the advantage.
Okay, that took more than I thought it would. Yeah, some people get more confident quickly, some don't. And I mean, to be fair, I deal with strangers every day within the healthcare field, and I have for years. So that probably prepared me at least a little bit, just interacting with random people. So that probably didn't hurt. Which is really funny, like, I'm really good with random patients. I have good bedside manner and everything, but at the same time, I'm just not social otherwise. Like, I don't know, like, with work, I guess I'm just... Maybe it's just the fact that I'm motivated to do well with work because of money. Maybe that's why I do better with doing it at work and, like, actually talking to people and stuff. Alright, we might get to level 19 in this one. I don't know. We're going to be cutting it a little bit close.
Pays to look around.
Okay, yeah, we're halfway through, so we might hit level 19 on this. So probably, like, 2 more after this would be enough, potentially. Maybe. She's got a unique eye structure, makes her stand out. No, that's true. And don't get me wrong, she's extremely beautiful, so... I don't think most guys would turn that down, but it's just like... I think she has a long-term boyfriend or something, or something along those lines.
Nothing to it.
And it's like, I've done so many years of cousin stuff that should count for something when she meets the Legionaries in episode 3. Which was definitely funny and very much, I guess, what I would expect at this point in the show. But I'm going to be very curious to see how the season ends because it's setting up a lot of different things. And I'm just going to be very curious to see how it decides to end. Like, I think there's potentially multiple Mr. Houses. I mean, we know now there's a massive decoy that's been playing Mr. House for years. We know that now for sure. But I think there might be multiple Mr. Houses, or it might be like Mr. House and his brother. So I'm going to be very curious to see how the season ends. There's only 2 episodes left. I need to get the Fallout Florida video ready by the time of the final episode, so I'm going to have to grind on that heavily this coming week. That's got to be my main priority this week. Once the banning video goes up on Monday, will be that video, which, I mean, everything's recorded for it. It's just, I need to get some Fallout gameplay for the background, which I can do very easily. Just play a little bit of New Vegas for a little while, so that's not a problem.
My heart is full.
Then just edit it together.
One of them. Back on the ground.
Gotta leave. Thanks for stopping by, the pie. Can't find anything. She's with somebody. Really? Is she no longer with the guy? I could have sworn she was with somebody.
Was hoping it'd be my long-lost left sock.
If so, then, yeah, I definitely do need to lose weight, because if I win that show, it might lead to something. You never know.
See? I'm light as a
And here's
feather.
the Apex. Which, speaking of, like, reality shows, we're getting Survivor Season 50 in, like, a month from now, which is just absolutely insane to me that it's managed to last that long. I mean, I like Survivor. I mean, I mostly watch it for the challenges these days because they changed the formula up so much, but, like, it's still fun to watch. And we're going into Season 50 of that, which is just absolutely insane because it's been going on since I was like 4 or 5 years old.
Yes.
So
Free stuff.
that should be fun. It's decided by the fans. It's the most players ever put into one game. Heavily decided by fans as to what they want to see and have done during it. Should be a fun time. And BF may have broken up. Oh, okay then. Well then, yeah, I definitely do need to have that as motivation to lose weight. Go on the show and then date one of the biggest celebrities in the modern
Build cool stuff.
Amazon Prime days.
Everybody prospers.
I don't know, my charm ain't gonna win her over, so... I still kind of want to do a Fallout New Vegas run where I just focus it as, like, Fallout New Vegas as myself. And it's just, like, make it entirely my own life with, like, my skills and stats and stuff, and then, like, stuff that I'll use as weapons and food. Because my stats will look something like this. My strength is in the middle of the road. It's not awful, but it's not great.
We'll just take a second.
My perception is extremely high, which is like the most useless skill anyway, so it's not like it matters, but that is very high. My perception's very high. Endurance is extremely low. Charisma is probably very low. Unless other people disagree with that, it's probably going to be on the lower end of things. Intelligence is very high. Agility is extremely low. And luck is probably going to be near the bottom as well. But, as I have proven, you can get kicked out of every casino in Fallout New Vegas with a luck stat of 1. It takes an absurdly long amount of time, but it is possible. So yeah, it is possible, it just takes an insane amount of time. So even if you're doing a low luck build for one reason or another, if you want to focus on all the other skills, you can get kicked out of all the casinos with that one luck stat if you're patient enough and play roulette and know what you're doing with it. You know how to gamble, all that kind of stuff. Level 19, let's freaking go. One level to go. We're almost there, folks. We have almost got our platinum trophy.
I always wanted a pet.
It's not even a shell walker, it's something else. Oh crap, yeah, I don't know what that is.
More for the scrap heap. Yes! We're losing. The hammer always wins.
Yeah, maybe not the easiest character in the game to use, but some XP, so we'll take it. Get some muscles. Get some nice ladies coming for me. Yeah, if I won that game show, I probably would have a lot of them after me.
Oh, that's better.
But I'm not gonna win based on my charisma. That ain't gonna happen. I ain't got the level of charisma needed to win that. Intelligence, maybe, but intelligence alone isn't gonna be enough to win any sort of reality show.
Darn. Was hoping it'd be my long-lost left sock. I'd like to dedicate that landing to my dear friend, Gravity. Busted!
I need to see what the application process is. It's going to be like a Fallout quiz or something with it, potentially. Like, you have to know stuff about Fallout to be able to do the show, in which case I'm going to be in very good shape to get on. Because, as I've joked before, I'm basically a walking encyclopedia of the Fallout franchise.
You can really whack something with this.
I know more off the top of my head than most even Fallout fans would know. I don't know, I mean, I have some muscle on me. It's not necessarily a lot, but I have some on me.
pays to look around.
And I'm not horribly out of shape. I mean, when I was in Japan, we walked 8 miles the very first day. 8 miles in one day in, like, 10 hours.
Ha! I feel
I was dragging by the end of it, but I was able to do it. It would have been easier had I had more water. But we didn't have a ton of water, so... Would have been easier if I had more water on me. So I'm not in as bad a shape as some people out there. I ain't no 600-pound life person.
safe and sound.
And never will get anywhere near that point. Go down. Nope, that hurt. Come on out. Go away.
Turning up the heat.
This is not the final battle of the level, though.
Got another one.
And that still somehow one-shotted him at that point. Cool. Octane.
My heart is full. Well, one of them.
We're not done with the level yet, though, Aaron. I think there's going to be at least one more battle here.
That's a fortunate.
20,000 studs, though. We're getting a shitload of studs here. And, like, I used to be somewhat athletic. Like, I played tennis in, like, elementary, middle, and high school. So, like, all those years I played tennis. I haven't in a long time, though, but I wouldn't mind getting into pickleball because I've played that a couple of times. It seems fun. It seems not insanely physically demanding. But also with work, I don't have a whole lot of time to dedicate to stuff like that. With just trying to make good money. That's been a major focus, is just, like, trying to make good money to make up for the bullshit I had to deal with under Adam. Which actually, here's a really funny story related to that. A new one. I have an investigator meeting, so like a research meeting to go to in March. That I'm going to. And it's going to be in Dallas. Dallas, Texas. Now, guess where my old shitty company is based out of? It is based out of Dallas. I gotta figure out something I can do
Shall we head out again?
to mess with my old employer once I'm there. In a couple of months. Nothing illegal, of course. We're not gonna do anything illegal. But just something just to fuck with my old employer. And what's left of them. Gotta figure something out for that. Just whatever I can do that isn't going to, like, be illegal. Just something just to annoy the hell out of them or something like that. One of my coworkers joked I should just go shit on their doorstep, which I'm actually would be tempted to do that.
Look like a construction worker to you? Don't answer that.
That'd be a pretty good option. Or just leave a flaming bag of poop on the doorstep, potentially, like they used to do as pranks back in the day.
Buildings as fun as breaking.
No, I think I need to do something a little bit more, emotionally logical. Something along the lines of, like, leave a package on the front doorstep for Adam. That's his Viagra pills. And just... or Pornhub magazines, or something like that. You get what I mean. Like, something that would be very embarrassing to have show up to your front office.
When you build cool stuff.
Fake Viagra pills. Like, 10,000 packs of Viagra pills that are fake. And, like, porn magazines. Maybe, like, some transgender porn or something. On his doorstep. That could do well enough, because there's nothing illegal with that. It's just signing him up for a mailing list that is not something he's interested in. That's a possibility, or just leave a box full of that kind of stuff on his doorstep. There's absolutely nothing illegal with that. They'd just be giving him free mail. So I'm not about to, like, go ruin my own life or my career to mess with someone. I'm not that stupid. But if I can mess with someone in a totally legal but embarrassing way, I don't see anything wrong with that.
Another arrow for you.
And then if he says something to me, if he ever were to find out and say something to me, I would tell him, do you really want the FDA to know that you falsified medical records and created fake patients of over 200 of them for your clinical trials? Would you like me to report that to the FDA? Which is something that's backed up by multiple co-workers of mine that are sworn witness testimony of it. And I think that'll make him back off really fucking quick. Like, would you like me to report that to the federal government, that you falsified that kind of data and created hundreds of fake patients and pocketed the cash for it? Because that would land you in prison for the rest of your life very easily if you got convicted for that. That is the rest of your life easily spent in prison. So, would you like me to call that out to the FDA? Or would you like to just deal with the shit on your doorstep that's caught on fire?
These old things just get weirder and weirder.
He's a retard, but he's probably not retarded enough to go with a bad decision of that. Especially when I can confirm I have sworn testimony that'll agree with that. What he did.
We'll take that.
Which, yeah, if you believe in American medicine, take that as you will. Because it makes me hell of a lot less trustworthy of medicine. I really go with old, like, Chinese medicine and shit at this point, because it's probably less likely to be corrupted. A big bag of dog poop, that'd be great. Like, if I can get a nice big bag of dog poop while I'm down there, I might do that. I need to figure out where they're still headquartered at, because they change names every few years because they're so corrupt and keep getting kicked out of every state they work in. I don't know, if they ever post anything on LinkedIn that pisses me off, I might just do a full-blown video of everything wrong with them and, like, actually call the company name out and send people after them. If they ever say or do anything that really royally pisses me off and I feel it needs to be addressed, I would do that. But for now, the invisibility of everything is probably for the better. Alright, so probably one more mission after this and we'll have our character fully leveled, which is great. But yeah, if I ever make a video related to that, it'll be because they did something that really pissed me off or tried to fuck me over seriously or something like that. Which Adam's such a dumbass that he might try something like that. So we'll see. Whoa! Holy crap, that did damage. I mean, even still, like, when I tell my parents and other people about everything that happened there, they just can't believe how messed up it was. I mean, I think I'm part of the reason why they got kicked out of all of their Bon Secours locations. Because they worked with the Bon Secours healthcare company, which is nationwide to some degree. And then about 2 months after I quit, after I basically rage quit them, but was prepared to quit regardless, so I was just waiting for the most inconvenient time possible to quit to fuck them over as much as possible. Within 2 months, they got kicked out of all of their Bon Secours tied locations because they keep getting kicked out of different states because they keep doing illegal bullshit. And it's probably my testimony to, because my final 2 days there, I told every single coworker on both shifts, so like 10 plus people, all the illegal shit that company was doing. Immoral and illegal shit. And 2 months later, Bon Secours cuts all ties with them, so did I have anything to do with that? I like to think so. I would like to very much think so, because that would make me feel a little bit more vindicated. Also, I'm starting a new recording here just so that it'll be good for the eventual trophy video.
I feel like a young girl again. Well, youngish.
So yeah, did I have anything to do with that? Maybe. Maybe I did. I would hope so. I would love to know that I was a part of Adam's downfall and prison sentence. But even if I wasn't, it's okay. As long as he goes down, I'm not mad. Because yeah, like literally my last couple days there, I was so fed up with them, which has now been a little over a year since that happened, that I legit told every single person working in the facility on both shifts all of the illegal bullshit they were doing. And told them, please be mean to them, please report them, please do anything you can to ruin them. And then they get kicked out a couple months later, so I like to think that maybe I had something to do with that.
Wait, weren't there like a whole bunch of us just a moment ago?
And Adam was such a pussy, he was afraid to visit India. Like, he was legitimately afraid to visit India when we were working under him. He was actually legitimately afraid to visit there because he's just a giant fucking pussy. He's like a 5'6", 150-pound little pussy boy who would never hold his own in a fight. He'd be a Jack Doherty, try to get his bodyguards to fight for him. In a one-on-one fight, he'd get his ass so badly handed to him that he would never do it.
Everyone see that?
Hopefully be able to live stream tomorrow night with all the weather going on. Hopefully he'll be able to, because for me, tomorrow night's just going to be a,
If it ain't broke,
go down,
break
please.
it.
Tomorrow night will be a, just a video, the banning video going up. And once the banning video goes up, I can work on the Bluey speed run, but I'll be mostly working on the Fallout video. And trying to get it done before the end of the season, so I can ride the momentum of it. Okay, is this one gonna be enough? We're gonna be cutting it close here. Hopefully this mission will be enough. But yeah, had I planned things out better, I could have cut down several hours of grinding here.
Won't be down for long.
Oh, I just remembered something else. I have Girl Scout cookies coming soon. Because my manager, she's got a couple of daughters in Girl Scouts. And they sell Girl Scout cookies, and I can't fucking wait for them because they are so good. I am so ready for some Girl Scout cookies because you only get them once a year.
That's that crazy thing supposed to be from.
I have one coworker that hates Thin Mints.
Now,
I don't understand how.
dark.
Because that's like easily one of the best cookies ever like invented by humanity. I got several of those boxes coming, so I am super excited for that. I try to avoid sugar these days, but good lord, the freaking Girl Scout cookies are so freaking good, I'm not gonna turn down that once-a-year treat. Mainly Thin Mints and a couple other things, but Thin Mints especially are the best.
Oh, that hurt! I never
Especially if you, like, freeze them and put them on, like, ice cream or just even eat them frozen. They're so good. Okay, I think we're gonna need one more mission to finish this one off. Unfortunately, I don't think we're quite gonna get there on this one unless the Apex gives us, like, a ton of XP. Yeah, unless the Apex gives us a ton of XP, we're not in the best shape here.
Nothing but rubble. My heart is full. Well, one of them.
He might actually hit it, though. He's very close, actually, now that I look at it. So how are the company's reviews? Oh, they're super negative, but they keep changing the name of their company in order to avoid some of the negative press.
Finders keepers.
They keep changing the name of it to try to make it less obvious who they are. And I never actually left a negative review for them. I guess I was just so relieved when I quit that I never left a negative review of them. Because, like, once I quit, that night when I did that stream, like, I quit that day, and then I did a very fun LEGO Star Wars live stream, and then I slept for 13 hours straight, like the best sleep I had gotten in so long,
It's down.
just with
For
relief.
now.
Damn, she's close. Wait, he's close. It's a guy, isn't it? It's a guy, never mind. But yeah, their reviews are extremely negative, but they keep trying to change their company name to try to hide it. Which is probably fraudulent, but, nothing's happening with it. I mean, there's so much Somali fraud in Minnesota, so I'm sure they can get away with this shit. Alright, we're almost done here with the Platinum. One more run, and we will have our Platinum Trophy. So let's go grab our Platinum Trophy. We're going to have LEGO Horizons done as our first Platinum of 2026. And our first Platinum beyond 900, because I got 900 right before the beginning of the new year. It's exciting, so let's go ahead and just jump into the first possible mission. No, it's a he, never mind. He needs like 2 kills worth of XP, and then we're done. So let's grab that Platinum Trophy right here, then we'll jump into some Red Dead for the rest of the night. Alright, let's get 1 or 2 kills here. 1 or 2 kills, and we are good. We will have our Platinum Trophy done. Don't have to touch this game again. Not a bad game, but just not something I would want to play again. Just not really all that fun. Not exactly a real LEGO game. It's not a Traveler's Tales LEGO game. There it is! Super Team!
You're welcome.
Every last one. Trophy has been obtained. We did it, guys. 93% progression. We did it. Platinum Trophy number 901. Our first Platinum Trophy of 2026. Oh, no, it's not. Thrillville was our first Platinum Trophy of 2026. My bad. My second Platinum Trophy of the year. I almost forgot about Thrillville there because I haven't finished both versions of it. So, easy overall Platinum, just requires a lot of grinding, unfortunately. Nothing difficult, just a lot of grind. But it is what it is, so no problem there. Not a big issue. So, let's go ahead and close the game and upload the save data in case they ever have, like, any sort of DLC tied to it. I don't know if they will. It's not likely, but you never know. And then we can jump into some Red Dead. That is a lot of megabytes, by the way. Alright. It's time for some Undead Nightmare for the rest of the night. Boom, 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 boom. With a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was the Lone Ranger with a big iron on his hip. That was still a great scene in the first episode, except for the fact that Ghoul literally didn't use a revolver, so it didn't make a lot of sense. But it was still funny. Okay, so... Nope, not that. Stats. 78%. So what are we missing aside from just... There's one challenge left. And then we have to get the Unicorn and the Chupacabra. Okay, I don't care that much about that place being taken over. We need to go up to Tall Trees and Manzanita Post. I don't really care if they defend themselves or not. It's not going to affect me if they do. Okay, where are I see challenges at? There we go. Oh, we've got the bear, so we just need one cougar. Yeah, it's just one more cougar and we're done. And then this. And that's done, actually. So, just literally one more cougar and we're done. So, they spawn in this area, but they're very inconsistent. So, it's just going to require some luck to get one at this point. Other animals don't matter. We can shoot all the other animals all we need to. It's just the cougars that we care about. Which, don't get me wrong, I love a good cougar. Them women can be very nice to have around. So yeah, I did get rid of the bears. It was just... The fact you can actually do it from horseback makes this a lot easier, and I didn't realize that when I first started this DLC. The game actually lets you do it that way. After this, it's just the 500 kills on a mounted weapon, and we're done with Undead Nightmare alongside those couple of extra DLC trophies for the Chupacabra and the Unicorn. Alright, where are them cougars at? Because they often spawn up here. I hear something, but I think it's a wolf. A pack of wolves. Whoa, 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 okay, hang on a minute. He didn't shoot. That was weird, he didn't shoot. John, you gotta shoot if they come after you, man. You gotta shoot at them. Those are just zombies. If we get through Undead Nightmare tonight, that'd be amazing. Whoa, something's running across. What is it? Is it a wolf or... No, that might be a cougar. Hang on, that might be a cougar. Ow. Yeah, that's a cougar, I think. Uh-oh, there's another one. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is very, 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 very bad. There's multiple of them. That's a wolf. That looks like a cougar, though, the way it's stalking. That sounds just like a normal dog. There we go. Oh, it wasn't. Damn it! Okay, so that's the right strategy. We just need a little bit better luck with it. Yeah, this is a rather annoying challenge, to be fair. I don't know how I did this back on the PS3 with no issues, because I don't remember having this much of a problem on the PS3. Maybe I did and I just forgot about it? I honestly don't know, because I did that back in like 2011. Or, no, not 2011, probably 2013 or 2014 when I got the Platinum. So we can use horseback, which is something I should probably have used there. Okay, so bears we can shoot. Bears don't matter, we can shoot them. It's just cougars that are the problem. Those were not cougars, those were wolves. Alright, game, just give me one more cougar that I can take over. Are you gonna give me anything for helping ya? And I get nothing for helping him, of course I do. No good deed goes unpunished, they say. There's a feather sticking out of the thing in my back right now, and the cushion on the... Yeah, the cushion on my sofa has a feather sticking out, and it's sticking into my back right now. I need to get rid of that. Okay, so I like this fire horse a lot. I see, we just need one cougar. Just one little undead cougar, and we will be done with this part of the challenge, and we can do the final part of it. And potentially get our trophy progress done. And nothing seems to be spawning. That's a goat. Because the cougars will spawn here. Just like the bears did, but... Okay, let's look it up and make sure I'm not missing something. Let's see what the wiki says. Okay. Rio Bravo was known for spawning them, as are Nicody Rock and the road from Solomon's Folly to Plainview. So there are several places to potentially find them. So Rio Bravo... This can be found on one of these roads. Alright, let's head to Fort Mercer then. Because we only need one of them and they're super inconsistent up here, so... I do apologize if that sneeze scared anyone, because that was probably very loud. I'm one of those people that have always had, like, really loud sneezes. And we only need one more undead cougar, so we're nearly done with this. Alright, so let's head to Rio Bravo. Or is it gonna be... Is it Rio Bravo or is it Fort Mercer? Probably Fort Mercer. Let's head there. We just need one more cougar and we're done with that particular challenge and we never have to deal with it again. Oh, horsey, you gotta get in here. We gotta ride you here. All right. So cougars can spawn somewhere on this path. I don't know exactly where, though. I hear something, but no, it looks like it's just zombies, so... Gonna go. Skinwalker. Running from Solomon's Folly to Plainview. Zoomed all the way on the map, the spawn point can be found along the road that runs right through the words Rio Bravo, directly under the word Rio, which is right here. And we should use bait. Okay, we can use bait, that's fine. That's a crow. We don't need that. Huh. All I see are zombies. Those are all zombies. That doesn't help. Okay, so that bait did not work. That did not attract a cougar. Yeah, no cougar is attracted from that. So what else does this guide say? So the road from Solomon's Folly to Plainview. So that's down here. This particular road, so that's a potential option. It says they're more likely to spawn if you're on foot, so we can get down there and then go on foot and see what happens. Someone crying, that was very, very loud. Come on, I want to see if we can finish Undead Nightmare tonight. Even though it doesn't look like it's going to end up happening. So somewhere in this area it says we should be able to find our animal here. Why is my horse on fire? Oh, it's one of the Horses of the Apocalypse for the Undead Nightmare DLC. One of the horses just is on fire naturally. So yeah, it's part of the Undead Nightmare DLC. Okay, it said that on this road between Plainview and Solomon's, we should sometimes get an enemy, a cougar, that we can kill. I wonder if they only spawn at night. Yeah, thanks everyone for the ups on finishing LEGO Horizon. That was a lot of fun. Great game. Overall, just not as good as some of the other LEGO games.
You again? Help me get rid of some of these undead cocksuckers. I bet you.
Do I have to? I'm wasting a lot of ammo on this, so this better be worth it. He's getting eaten, so that's unfortunate for him. Definitely not worth the effort. Yeah, this is all Undead Nightmare stuff, so this is not base game stuff. And seriously, where's this damn cougar in the spawn at? I've just had really bad luck with this game these last couple of streams. And we got the bears, but we don't have the cougars yet, which is just really, really annoying because they're so rare. I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. This is a settlement we control. Does it have a house in it? It does. I honestly don't know, man. I think we just have to go back to Manzanita. And just go up into the forest again. Finally got to hang with your family for Christmas last night. It was worth the wait. They got you a remastered Dark Souls Trilogy bundle and Metal Gear Solid, Delta Snake Eater. Okay, so you got some good stuff. I will help out the survivors of that town at some point in the future. They are not that important to me, and I now have the wrong horse. I don't care that much about that town. We'll go back there if we need to. She's on the Horizon Plat. Yep, that was a fun one. It was a fun game. It was an easy platinum. I don't have anything negative to say about it aside from being kind of a grind that didn't need to happen. Okay, where are the zombies? Those are coyotes or wolves. It is not dying, is it? Come on, we need one more cougar. Just give me a damn cougar, please. That's a bear, or that's a... not a bear, that's a pig. That's a cougar, though. That is a cougar right there. Well, there goes my horse. I don't really care about my horse, because I can get more of them. I have stuff for that, so... That's a cougar. Alright, let's see if we can burn it to death. There we go, that's a hit. Yep, that's a cougar, so... Where's it gonna run off to? Yeah, I don't care about my horse, because we have all the horse deeds, so it's not like it matters. Great, we got attacked by something. Do not screw me over. We're after this random animal. Oh, it's gonna... Damn it! Why? Let me attack the stupid cougar, please. Oh, come on. Let me just attack the stupid cougar. The cougar's already almost dead. Just let me attack it. Okay, this is ridiculous. Why are you going to do this to me now? This is not something that has ever happened in any previous playthrough of this game. This many wolves just randomly choosing to try to kill me. Come on, I'm trying to hit the cougars, not the... I probably got screwed over, didn't I? Yep, I probably got screwed. I completely got screwed by this stupid game being stupid. That's a cougar. I can't do anything about it because the game is just not being nice to me here. Okay, is that it up there? Oh, there's two of them now. Wonderful. Okay, I don't know which one was the first one I attacked, but I will take either of them if it gets me the damn trophy. Get over here. Maybe. That was a good hit. That was a good hit. Come on! Why is that not enough? What do I have to do to kill one of these things? The bears take a quarter of that damage. That is not my fault. I should have had it. That is not my fault. That is purely the game being unfair. That is not my fault. That is this game not being fair to the player. I killed at least like 10 of them and it just didn't give me the challenge. Because God forbid the game actually let me finish challenges. Gotta be against their MO, unfortunately. So finishing challenges is not allowed according to Rockstar. I don't care about you. Because the game's probably gonna cheat. If I try to attack anything, it's just gonna cheat. Okay, if you're gonna send a damn cougar after me, at least just make it clear that you're gonna do so. Just don't waste my time on this shit. I just hate when games do this. It's like, you so clearly never tried to figure out if you could actually do this normally. So you just put it in the game without testing it. That's a pig. Or boar, or whatever. Are those the cougars? If they are, that won't count it now. Damn! Actually got me off my horse. Oh, there's a cougar. But they'll probably attack me first, won't it? Come on, developers! What the fuck? Okay, I actually survived that somehow. I don't know how. Should have been caught on fire, did not get caught on fire for some reason. Why is this even a challenge? It's so unfair! Why is this even a challenge? It's so unfair! Because you are not allowed to damage these enemies first. The game is just broken garbage, and it's just like, no, you have to get a kill using only a torch. The game doesn't make that even possible. Unless I'm allowed to attack it from the horse, which I might be able to. If the game allows me to attack it from a horse, then I have a chance. It worked for the bears, but I don't know if it's going to work for the cougars. At this point, I have no better idea than to try, because the game is just broken garbage at this point. So we're going to try as being on horse and see if it helps. See if it makes a difference. Those are wolves, so those are not helpful to me. Wolves are not helpful. We don't care about them. Let them die. Is that a cougar? I don't think so. I think that's just a normal wolf. Yep, it was. Okay, so maybe this is the strategy. We have to just be on the horse. If so, that's really dumb, but at least it's a strategy. You'd think there'd be a guide out there that would mention this, but none of them do. Okay, so hopefully we can get a cougar to spawn now. Alright, game, let's stop being stupid. Let's actually be fair, please. We only need one of these guys. We only need one of them. Just one. Not enough prairie poppy for that. Wonderful. Alright, where is the enemy? Is he just not gonna spawn now? That's what this game sometimes does. Offered some catnip, it should come. That's not a bad idea, actually, but I don't think the game allows me to do that. Of course, now they won't spawn, then I actually need them here. So God forbid they spawn at a reasonable time that can actually be beneficial. We're out of undead bait. Oh, wait, there's something. I don't know what they are, though. I don't think they're coyotes, though. I don't think they're what we need. Nah, the thing dies too quickly. That's not what we need. There's like baby wolves or something. Nope, they're just regular dogs. Come on, where is the cougar? They won't spawn now that I actually need them. Now that I'm actually prepared for them, they won't spawn. So why are they choosing not to spawn now? Those are wolves. Okay, that's no help, because those are wolves, those are not cougars. There's a lot of wolves. Why are they only attacking me? Why are they only attacking me? mean, come on. What am I supposed to do? There's no cougars spawning anymore. They're too random. They're just way too random here. There's a bear. We don't want them. Not anymore. Where are the cougars? Seriously, where are the damn cougars? They are not spawning now. Well, this is weird. They have seemed to stop spawning entirely. Game news you need, what's there? It's not showing up. What does that even mean? I can try to help you, but I'm not gonna be able to do much if there's cougars. There's one. Hang on. Where'd it go? Of course it disappeared, because why wouldn't it? We got plenty of pistol ammo, so... They're probably just using the Mauser at this point. There's a bear. That's a full auto pistol. Alright, we cleared that, but we just need cougars. Come on, we need one more cougar to kill. Just one. Just one. That you need a cougar and just nope, not spawning one. Yep, pretty much. Come on. Wait, is that one? That is one. He's on fire. There we go. That's a hit. That's a hit. They're less problematic when they're on fire, that's for sure. Honestly, such a stupid challenge, if we're being honest. Thank God! Alright, what's level 5 gonna be? Find and kill the Chupacabra. That is something I like to see. Find and kill the Chupacabra. Does the map say anything about that? Nope, so let's go ahead and find it. How to find the Chupacabra. What does the guide say? Get to rank 5. It's in the Mexico area. It's saying that it's down, wrong controller, down here, which that's fair. That looks like a Sasquatch right there. So first, let's head to a fast travel point and go to Los Hermanos. This we're allowed to kill with any weapon that we feel necessary. There's a Sasquatch, by the way. We've already killed several of them, so they don't actually matter anymore. That is such a stupid challenge, though. Like, torch only? Like, why? What's the point of that? It's just like torturing the player. Alright, Los Hermanos is where we need to go. That's where we need to go. Hey, somewhere in this general area. Nice, yep. A survivor has died. I don't care about one random survivor. I care about my trophies. If all the survivors die, it becomes lost forever. Damn, that's actually rather dire. So that's definitely giving you reasons not to let towns die. Hey, Chris, because you missed the platinum pop. Resins. Yep, it was good though. We finished it, thankfully. Is he popping the platinum for Astro's Playroom in 100%? Ooh, that's a solid game. That's a fantastic game to get done. So So one of the settlements is being overrun by the Overdead, but we don't really care about them. There should be a Chupacabra in this area. Somewhere in this area. I don't see anything here. Still cold in your house, even though you have 2 heaters running at full blast. Hopefully you can get it warmed up then. Yeah, just find and kill the Chupacabra. It's supposed to spawn in this area. Okay, it says to go to a safe house and save the game if it doesn't spawn here. Which doesn't look like it did. And we just have to start resetting for a while until it decides to show up. Wait, there's something. Tumbleweed. Oh, this is gonna... Wait. Hold on. There we go! We got it! That did not look like a Chupacabra, by the way. That looked nothing like a Chupacabra. So what's left? Just taming the unicorn and 100% statistic? Yeah, that's it. Just the unicorn and 100%. So yeah, we have to find and break the mythical unicorn. How are we only at 82% though? What's left for this? Well, I don't know how I found that so easily. So where is the unicorn found at? Northwest of Tarcumenda. So this area. Okay, so if we get this, that should be about all that's left in this DLC, but I don't know. It says we're not 100% yet. I don't know what we could possibly be missing. Because we've cleared every area. So I'm not sure what else could be missing here. Yeah, we cleared the unicorn. I don't know what else could be missing. I'm gonna have to look into it and see what we could possibly be missing. Yes, Koronas. Yeah, I don't know what else to do after this. Because once we do this, that can't be 17% of the completion, right? So I don't know what's left. I might have to look up a guide for that. Because I don't know what else could be left after this. The growling's getting annoying. Well, we gotta use John, and we gotta use this specific horse, so... Well, not this specific horse, but at least John, and John growls. They have an obligation to growl like that? I guess they do. At least in this game they do. There it is. I see it. That's it. That's it. Do not let it out of my sight. Alright, we gotta tame it. And we got it. Excellent. So we have all the outfits. So what else is left? So yeah, what is required for 100% here? Finish all the story missions, finish all the survivor missions. Graveyards cleanse, we've cleared all 5 of those. 6 survivor missions, we've cleared all of those. I've cleared all of these missions. Oh, I need to rescue 16 missing persons. Outfits are 4%, undead challenges are done, town saved, so it's just the missing persons that we have to deal with at this point. Okay then. So that's what we have to do. Missing persons. Which we can get them either at El Presidio or Fort Mercer. So we just have to rescue missing persons, and that's all that's left for the 100%. Okay, well, at least I know. At least I know. So that's not particularly hard, but at least I know that that's what we have to do. So we just gotta rescue, like, another 14 missing people. Love the unicorn. Does it have any special abilities, or is it just, like, a thing that exists? Alright, guys. That is gonna be it for tonight. All that's left is a grind on this DLC and then just the base game stuff. So, I don't know what next week is going to look like yet. Parents are going to be here later next week. Other than that, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be playing. You'll get the banning challenge on Monday. That video will be up on Monday. Other than that, I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen. So, yeah, it's a lot of stuff up in the air. I really don't know what's going to happen. So, thank y'all for watching. It wouldn't be one of my streams if you didn't get an Arby's ad, that's for sure. So yeah, I will see you guys later next week. I don't know exactly what the schedule is going to look like. We'll have to see. There's also a possibility of more winter storm bullshit that we have to deal with. So yeah, I will see you guys on Monday for the banning video if I have power. And after that, we will see what happens next. So see you guys then.